Mic test, mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. Hope we're all having a wonderful day today, because I most certainly am, because we are back with some more Persona 5 Strikers. I hope we're all looking forward to that. I see Fontano and Wolfslash already here. How are you doing on this fine day? But yeah, apologies. Apologies probably isn't the right word. On Monday, I just wasn't feeling like playing Persona. I just wasn't. So I decided instead that I was going to play Sky the Third to get some more achievements. And in my off time, I did in fact grind the 300 flea achievement as well. So that was good. And now I just have to finish that game. Probably can't stay. Just have to say finish my last game. Nice. I mean, good and bittersweet. But hey, I mean, it just means you have more to look forward to when they eventually release the next Xenoblade game, if it's even called Xenoblade. The next Xeno game from Monolith Soft, because Monolith just had the 25th anniversary, if I remember correctly. Okay, so we got 6 bond points. Just gonna go into game settings. Any Xeno guesses? Got a blanket because it's cold. Come on, sweatshirt because it's cold. I'm just gonna put, I'm putting the difficulty down to easy. If only because I'm playing this game for the story, and the bosses being just absolute meat shields is not great. Any Xeno guesses? So I mean, we had Xeno Gears, we had Xeno Saga. Wow, a noob, right? Yeah. I mean, I usually never play on easy. Like, come on, man. If this game was like a regular SMT game, I would be playing on normal. So we've had what? Gears, Saga, and Blade, and Xenoverse. Wait, Xenoverse was Dragon Ball. You bastard. Don't be trying to trick me up with that. Okay, Hirose Street. Exactly. So if we're going between Saga, Gears, and Blade, I mean, there's not really a pattern per se for like there's not really a pattern exactly for like what goes after Xeno. Playing RPGs with a story, Nightmare Solo, no upgrades only. Fuck, dude, I would never do that. Oh my god, it's what is this? Is this Cerberus? No, this isn't. This is Orthros. There we go. Fucking called it. I remembered. There we go. Also should be playing as someone else to get the... I ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. Not gonna keep singing just in case I somehow sing well enough for it to copyright strike. Bam, 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 bam. But yeah, I don't know, like Xeno Legacy, maybe? Like, I'll have that be my guess. Okay, I need to remember that I don't need to attack the UFO thing. I need to attack whatever it spawns underneath it. There we go. Yeah, let's go Xeno Legacy. I think that would be good. Xeno waifus. Active support. One of Oracle's special support skills. This can grant a buff to deal over double the damage for physical attacks and increase the rate that shadow time gauge fills, among other beneficial effects. Why steal ideas for books? Just write between your lines. It worked for Stephen King. I mean, dude, fucking Stephen King, my god, he... Ah!
See if you can't find an invisible floor around here.
I probably should.
Is this safe? Not going to fall, are we?
Well...
We should be good. Let's take these things all the way to the keep.
We very, very nearly fell.
Should we still attempt to fight?
After reaction, I don't believe Faye was in the... Yeah, I don't believe Faye was either, because I saw a thing where it was like he got snuffed. And it was just like, ah, damn. Like, I don't even know Faye, but I mean, like, he's Punch Boy. He's original Punch Boy. You would know better than I, but it seemed like a lot of the, fuck, what's his name? DLC guy in Xenoblade 3, seemed like he was very heavily inspired. Indeed there is.
Peek inside.
He was the contact. In the end, every story is just an isekai. I mean, Xenoblade Chronicle, like, Xenoblade is effectively just, it is a world-class isekai. With the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 being an isekai of an isekai. Whee!
Knees won't stop shaking.
Ah, dick. Mafrey. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Okay. Thank you. This is what technically an isekai. Wasn't technically, was it actually just?
It'll put up quite a fight. We can always avoid it if you want. We'll be taking this.
Okay, fucker. I got the ups. Let me up. Why you hating? Let Makoto get her stuff. Let her jump over the railings. Xenoblade, yes. Saga and Gears, I wouldn't say. Okay. Certain chests will be unopenable without the lockpicking bond skill. The required lockpicking level differs depending on the chest. If you find a chest you can't open, try raising your lockpicking level first. Fucker. The lockpicking skill isn't high enough. What the hell you talking about, dude? What the hell you talking about, dude? There we go.
Ooh, yes, a treasure chest.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
yes, this is good
Well,
as
actually, the humans on the planet were made on that planet, so only one life form is not.
God, smile upon us.
But that is more than zero. That is more than zero. That's the important thing. Is anything not from that planet? It's all an isekai. Thing I've talked about before, where it is interesting, where it's like, okay, what actually makes an isekai? And it's like, is it the vibe of the story? Or is it just that there is a singular person that's isekai'd in the world? I think I talked about it in reference to ReZero, where it's like, there are novels in that series where there's no one who has been isekai'd. It is just effectively a fantasy story. But the main series line of books is an isekai because of the main character. They didn't leave the planet.
I am one of the fearsome four.
Fearsome four.
And servants to the Prince of Nightmares.
Wow.
Better get on over
Like
here.
an old geezer. Aw, I feel kind of bad. He looks like he'd fall over from just a little push.
Oh, I feel bad that we're gonna have to beat the shit out of him.
But appearances can often be deceiving, can't they?
Mara?
Despair? For I am the strongest of the fearsome four. Your journey ends here.
You got it, bud.
Well,
Try me.
If he wants to fight, then I guess we don't have to hold back.
Let's fuck him up.
Hand over that proof.
Oh, was I right? Is it Mara?
What?
My, you're a curvy little thing, aren't you?
Curvy little thing. That's
You're a real sight for the
that's a disgusting phrase you could use.
All right. He's going down.
You dare provoke a legend?
Oh, stepping it up a bit this time, huh?
I like how Ryuji's just playing the straight man here. Oh, it's not Mara, it's Eligor. That's boring. You're boring. You were boring. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna do that. There we go. There we go. Good. Yeah. There we go. Let's baton pass. Bam. Good. Nice. Much more enjoyable.
Okay.
Bicorn learned a new skill. Okay, so he has all the skills now, so that's good.
So this is the strength of the human heart. Amazing.
So, it seems it's the end for me as well. Come visit me in the afterlife, won't you, beautiful?
Come out.
In your dreams. That takes care of Old Man Ogles a lot. Now we just need to nab the proof. All right, let's head to the top.
Yeah, did that fast enough to the point where I'm just like, I don't want to rush to the top and initiate a cutscene to cut off the dialogue. Oh my god, hello there. Take. Gaudy fountain pen.
Okay, that's 3.
Oh, it's got a dragon on it.
Seems this last one is a fountain pen. Fitting for a writer, I suppose.
So now we can get into the Overlord's castle, right?
Should be able
If
to.
we're following the novel, then yes.
We're finally going to storm the castle.
Storm the gates.
About damn time. Phantom thieves are coming for you, asshole.
Hold on. Maybe we should head back for now. If we're going to charge into enemy territory, we should probably make sure we're prepared. Good idea. Ugh, I'm all sorts of tired after that last fight.
What are you talking about? That was one of the easiest fights in this entire chapter. Why? Difficulty change.
Sorry, Panther. Might not be a bad idea to fall back and regroup. What's the plan, Joker?
I'm starving. Let's head back for now.
We gotta be at the top of our game before a big operation.
Must feel
That's
unpleasant on the
Man's
hand
Games
with
101.
it. Yeah, honestly, because it's like it's bulbous in the middle. Like it would have to be weird. Your hand would probably be all kinds of fucked up if you regularly use that.
That settles it then. Let's make our way back.
Let's make our way downtown, walking fast. Oh no, it went right into cutscenes. What does that mean? Lord God. Look at
So, the fearsome four were defeated?
okay. It might have just been a long time since I've seen him, but like his fit reminds me of Dark Fact. Like I don't know why, but it's giving me memories of that.
Yes. Seems they were felled by a new group of heroes.
I mean, I
calling
can see,
themselves
right?
Phantom Thieves.
God, it's such a fucking dumb name, Dark Fact, and it's great because of it. Because Factus is his surname. He didn't even choose to have the name Fact, but someone chose to name him Dark, or at least he chose to name himself Dark. Don't respect me. I'm not disrespecting it. It's great. It's a lovely dumb name.
Phantom thieves? You mean the ones everyone won't stop talking about? You don't think... I mean, do they truly believe they're going to change
Hey, it's a
my
scam.
heart?
Scam likely. Fuck off. Nah, Dark was his given name, and it was given before the brutal death of his parents. Oh. Damn.
They mean to topple the Overlord himself.
Overlord?
Fools!
Where's Laurel?
Destined to fail, just like all who came before them. This world is under my absolute control. No one is going to take it from me, no matter who's brave enough to try.
Brum, 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 brum. Beep boop. Hey, got a sec? Found something interesting. I'll let the others know. Swing by the hideout when you're free. Okay. Easy enough. So this is just like a time to... actually... Yeah. Let's go back to Mount Alba Park. Yeah, because my friends are not out and about. I'm excited because tomorrow working from home, and then Friday I took off. So we have a nice long weekend.
Hey guys,
Can't wait for
sorry
it.
to bring up business when we're all tired and stuff. Oh no, no, you're fine. I think we're all feeling a lot better now that we've eaten. So, what did you find out?
Have you learned something about Natsume?
Yeah.
Nope, not Natsume. This is about Alice.
Oh.
Alice? I was looking into this even after we changed her heart back in Shibuya, but it looks like some of her fans never reverted back to normal.
Oh. Okay.
How can that be? I thought we released all of the desires she stole.
Yeah, we saw them all go back to their owners, right?
We did, but some people still get set off if you criticize Alice even just a little. There are reports of people getting threatened and even attacked. Seriously messed up.
I wonder. So I wonder if maybe there's some other person that went and took some of the desires, like skimming some off the top, so those ones never got released and given back.
Their obsession with Alice hasn't dissipated?
I'm thinking maybe some desires haven't returned to their owners.
So, it's possible they haven't returned. There's a lot we still don't understand about the jails, so we can't exactly rule that out. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that the Shibuya jail didn't disappear. That is concerning.
We need more information.
Yeah, it'd help if we had a little more to go off. Why not just visit the jail? As much as I'd love to do that, we can't just leave here and go back. There's no need to go back. I meant you should visit the Shibuya jail from here.
Oh.
Huh? What do you mean?
So the jails you don't need to be in physical proximity to go back to?
Ever since we left the Shibuya jail, I've wondered if we might be able to get back inside. Hoping to find out? I put in the keyword earlier. Sure enough, I was given access to the Shibuya jail. I couldn't do the same with the Sendai jail, however. So it may have something to do with the fact that the jail no longer has its monarch. It works somewhat like a backdoor function, I think. So we can enter even though we're nowhere near the same place in the real world? We certainly couldn't do that with the palaces.
No.
Just the idea of a metaverse existing without an owner is a first for us. I guess our
At least not
experience with
cumulative owner.
palaces can only help us so much here.
Because, I mean, Mementos didn't really have an owner per se.
Dude, this is pretty sweet though, ain't it? We can basically warp to Shibuya now, right?
No. It's not as if you could leave the jail and appear in the real world, Shibuya. You can only visit the jail from here. Leaving will simply take you back to where you first entered.
I suppose things wouldn't be that convenient.
Because then I feel like that would kind of disincentivize us from ever fixing the problem. Oh, we have teleportation now. Huh. Should we actually get rid of the problem, or should we just kind of keep the jails going and make some money? This is effectively society incarnate, because we live in one. We live in a society. Don't you know?
This is still better than nothing, though. Thanks for looking into that, Sophia. Yeah, that's super helpful. I've made myself useful.
Yay. That's the spirit. Nowhere to go but up. That's the spirit.
I will continue to do my best.
All right, how about we check out the Shibuya jail later on then?
No objections here. As for the Sendai jail, let's meet up at the hideout once we're ready. We'll leave the timing to you.
Yeah, so that's basically saying, hey, you can go back to the previous jails and get personas that you missed. You can now enter a jail in another city. At the hideout, choose Explore Jail, then select which jail to enter. Make use of this in order to level up or explore for treasure. Okay. Beep, boop, beep. So, about going back to Shibuya Jail. Got some info and listed them like requests for you. Take a look when you get to the hideout. Ah, okay. The request feature has been added. Requests must be accepted before they can be completed. To accept requests, go to the hideout and choose View Requests. And tells you that there is one request.
Get to work.
Let's gather at the hideout. Okay, so let's take a look. Do I even want to do these view
Here's what I
requests? Take back the
You're accepting
desire.
this request?
Everyone else seems to have gone back to normal, but my boyfriend's still obsessed with Alice. Someone please help him. Defeat remaining shadows at Shibuya Crossing.
Time to get to work.
Explore jail. You are here. The jail once controlled by Alice Yagi. Okay, yeah, let's go.
Okay, leave the support to me.
Yeah, let's go finish. Let's go do one request. You know, I feel bad for this girl. You know, her boyfriend's crazy. Or at least his desires have been taken. Let's get him back in his normal mind.
What?
Wow, we really made it back to the Shibuya jail. Told you. Even wow, 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 and everything, too.
That means...
Seems jails truly are different from palaces. So, what do we do now? Let's look around and see if we find a desire that did not return to its owner. But this place is rather large. Is it going to be like finding a needle in a haystack? Only we could track it down somehow. Wait, I'm getting a faint scent. There's a treasure. I mean, a desire over it should be a crossing. For real? That's 12, I think. Nice sniffing, Mona. Let's get over here. Go to it. Okay, should be a... Well, we're at Shibia Crossing right now, so let's just jump. Yeah, look at me entering, because we're cool. Yo, cutscene for it? Okay.
Wait a sec.
Yeah, ain't that...
Could it be?
Is that a desire? This desire is mine, ho! It's my treasure, ho! No one can have it!
Go ahead.
My turn! Watch this! Let's go, Captain! Take this! Take this!
There we go.
That's our screw! Take this!
They're pitiful! Give them a dirt nap!
Take this!
Nice. Once because I need to check to see how much I have. Jacqueline, I need to see how much, how many of the special skills each of the characters have to know who I should focus on. The hell was that all about? Jack-o'-lantern doing jack-o'-lantern things. Should have never been Pyro Jack to begin with. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind the name Pyro Jack. Yeah, I think it's good. You know? Because I feel like Jack-o'-lantern, it's too much of a gimme. It's too used, right? It'd be too obvious, but Pyro Jack. Right? Instead of Jack Frost, Pyro Jack. Come on. I get it. Now, what was that all about? More importantly, isn't this?
It seems that.
It seems there was a desire left here, just as Oracle had mentioned. Yeah, but why was it left behind? Must be a mark doing. Did someone pocket it? Pocket? Hey, were you staring at my pouches? My pocket, you mean someone stole it, right? But that shadow earlier said the desire was his. I'm thinking it didn't return to its original owner because he had his mitts on it. Hey, where'd it go? And since we took him down, the desire was finally released. Pyrojack is fine, but it's so basic that Jack-o'-lantern fits more since we're in October now. Yes, I would say it fits more in October. But like Pyrojack, like I feel like most people wouldn't look at Pyrojack's design and think Pyrojack. I feel like they would think like a Jack-o'-lantern because he has a pumpkin head and he has a lantern in his hand. But then when you put like Jack Frost next to him, it's like, oh, okay. That's Jack Frost. That's Pyro Jack. That's Fire Jack. that's White Ego Jack. Jack and Daxter 3? Yeah, because that's when he gets the white ego. If I remember right. As soon as we took him down, the desire was finally released. And then, would that mean that Alice fan who was still acting strange is back to normal?
Anyways.
Might as well check. Maybe I can find a post about it online.
Yes.
You know, so fast. So immediately. True. Let's head back to the hideout for now. Okay. Persona.
This might be of interest.
Dude, that shadow doesn't see us. Now's our chance.
Yeah, I'm gonna take your face off. Perform 50 ambushes.
Off in one blow.
Knife in the dark.
Time to rack up some damage.
Cool. XP 8. Yeah, not really
Victory was handed.
worth it. Excuse me. Bitch!
Don't worry. We can do it.
How dare you?
The end is almost in sight. Only a few enemies left.
How dare you? I keep trying to run with R1. R1 is such a much more, it is such a more natural run button for me. I'm pretty sure R1 was R1 run in base P5? I feel like it was. But it may just have been a very long time since I've played it. Hell yeah. Okay, let's go surf the web and track down some useful intel. See, I kind of wish when you were returning from the jail they didn't just put you in the middle of the street. I wish they just like kind of put you back in the hideout. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Your requests.
Are you double checking the request?
And you have to report it. Okay. Well, any luck so far? Nothing just yet, but I'll let you know. Hup, strike that. Here we go. Bunch of people who went off the deep end for Alice got together and posted a public apology online. We are truly sorry for causing so much trouble over celebrity. Our actions were wrong and we apologize to both the people and to Alice. Okay, not only that, the so-called anti-Alice people are saying they're not getting harassed anymore. They've even accepted the apology. Wow, and that means the desires went back to their owners. We really were able to undo their changes of heart? We can't celebrate just yet. Yes, there's a chance the situation isn't wholly resolved. Remember, we have no idea if there are more cases like this. So, there are shadows that go after the desires we release back to their owners. I don't think we can call this case closed until we take out those shadows too.
But then...
Yeah, but how the hell are we gonna find them? We can find them if Morgana sniffs out the desires they hold. Yeah, I suppose I can do that. Excellent. Leave it to the Phantom Nose. Hey, that is not my title. Anyway, it looks like we've got a whole other fight lined up for us now. We should have Futaba and Sophia search for any other cases like this too. Yeah, counting on you two. Radical dude, I'll let you know ASAP. Okay, the Fam Thieves Intel Tag Team is ready and raring to go. If any of you come across another situation like this one, send it my way. I'll compile the relevant info and list it up for you. Kind of like how we used the request on the fan site.
Yes.
This way we can resolve these requests and make progress in our infiltration at the same time. Sounds like our hands are starting to get full. Let's do our best out there, everyone.
Oh, listen up.
Oh, I almost forgot. Here you go. The no good desire pocketing shadow dropped it.
Mission accomplished.
Motto hoodie, completed request, a helping hand. Cool.
Hey.
Tomorrow's our final siege on Natsume's castle. We need to be good and ready for whatever he may throw at us. Okay. But we still have to send him a calling card, do we not? Or are they saying this just again to the castle and then we'll do, it'll be on the 4th that we actually send it. Alright, today we storm the castle. Once ready, let's move out. You'll receive requests as you progress through the story. Those will be indicated by the request icon on the left side of the screen. Requests can be accepted either at the hideout or through the command menu. After filling the condition of the request report, they get completed. Requests can be completed either at the hideout or through the command menu. Requests cannot be turned in from inside the metaverse. Hey, buddy. It's not important, but I want to talk to you about something. Can you come see me when you have time? Some requests can be added by speaking to your teammates in the Fan Thieves. Try talking to your friends if you run into them while exploring a city. Jeez, okay, guys. He's just so popular. So popular.
Yes.
I think everyone's holding up to the heat for now. But we ought to keep ourselves properly hydrated and energized so we don't get worn out. Agreed. Everyone, stay hydrated. Yeah.
Yes.
I remember seeing a lot of local foods and drinks being sold over at Sendai Station. Perhaps you could pick up some healthy snacks or even something for your cooking repertoire. Okay.
I should write something.
So, requests. There we go. Types of requests. There are 2 types of requests. Requests that can be only completed once, and those that can be completed multiple times for repeated rewards. Requests that can be repeated multiple times have a first-time reward and a repeat reward. Check the details of the request to confirm the rewards.
This one?
Okay, Trickster, made a good use of the Velvet Room. Actually, she assigned we bring out their full potential, like in the old days. Show Archangel with Amrita drop to Lavenza. Ah, okay.
Okay. Let's do our best.
Cold-blooded treatment. This is Sendai Oracle. Futaba here, so there's snake-like shadows in Sendai jail, and it looks like they've got good weapons. I want to find out their weakness. Defeat Lamia by striking weakness.
Okay. Let's do
Masa,
our best.
got
You're
some
doing this
punishment.
one?
3 of my sons keep blowing their money on Alice crap. We're gonna lose our house at this rate. What's it gonna take to help them? Defeat Succubus by striking weakness. Side path of castle front area. Headhunter ladle.
Okay. Let's do our
Painful
best.
past.
You're
Alice
doing this
Hiragi.
one?
Memories of battles past can improve your strength. There's a path in the Shibuya jail that leads to your battle with Alice Hiragi. Follow it and challenge her once more. And that unlocks Bond XP. Motherfucker. Well, I gotta go do that. But also let's go talk to friends around the town, see if there's any other things there. As you got the attention, my novel's way better. I wish the Fan Thieves would steal everybody's hearts. Nah, dude, we're not malicious like
It's a
that.
bit hot today.
No, it's another hot one. I wish I had something I could use to block the sun. By the way, are you thirsty? When I bought a drink from the vending machine, I dropped a second one for free. I've never heard of them before. The design's pretty cute, though. Let me see. Beautiful Zunda soda. Refreshing soda infused with the creaminess of milk and the sweet, salty taste of famous Sendai Zunda. Take a swig and enter a beautiful new world. Beloved beverage of Date Masamune himself, the bottle claims. What's Zunda? Yeah, that sounds like a kind of a reach. The description didn't sell me on it all either. I'm curious as to what Zunda is. Wait, Zunda soda and milk? It's called what now? We've got snacks. Also need to remember that I do have things to sell. Oh. Wrong. God damn it. Menus take too long to go through because of the animations. They should be snappier. Should be faster, quicker. How's it going, Ryuji? We finally made it to the castle. That's like the last place before a boss fight in most video games, right? You think that means we're gonna get our hands on some epic-ass loot? Exactly like in the stories, we're really going at like a big party of fancy heroes. Never thought that'd happen. I guess it's something we all want to do at some point or other in our lives. Swinging a big sword, shooting magic beams, fighting evil. Yeah, honestly. There's so many different types of charms and talismans. Humans must have so many different worries and stresses. Yeah. Charm that helps one find victory in battle. All stats +1. Auto Sukukaja. All stats +1 probably is good. Auto Sukukaja. We'll get Fortune Bell. That's luck. I can put that on Futaba. I think that would be maybe good, potentially. Okay. Okay, travel games. Sunglasses. This is on. Okay. Yeah, I'll put that on her. Futaba. Yeah, put on Fortune Bell. Don't know what stats help Futaba, but I mean, luck can't hurt, right? Okay. Let's go to Sendai Station. And hopefully I should be able to finish Alice a lot faster this time now that I'll be on easy. Hello, Oh, buddy, did you get my message? This might seem kind of out of nowhere, but do you like sweets? Love them. I'm a master of all sweets.
What?
You like on the map much? Why have you never told me? So, this really isn't a big deal or anything, but Sendai's got these regional specialty sweets, right? I figured since we're here, we should try as many new things as we can. Well, turns out there's a lot more to try than I thought. I doubt we have enough time to get them all, so now I'm not sure which ones to go for.
Hey, that sounds
I know. We set it up so people can send requests to your phone, didn't we? There, sent. Oh, what's that, buddy? I think someone sent you something. You should probably accept that request right away. I think whoever sent it would be really happy if you helped them out. Okay, thanks. Looks like Lady Ann sent you a request. It's not really the kind of request you'd make to the fam thieves, though. But we can't let Lady Ann, we can't let our friend down. We should lend her a hand. I've confirmed that a request has been posted. Let's do what we can to help. You got it, Ann. How's it going? Sendai Sweets. Deliver Zunda Shake, Zunda Daifuku, Gyutan Ice Cream. And this is also a Bond XP. Okay. Okay, so that is 100%. So Shake, Sweets, other one. There was more Zunda stuff over in the original area, if I remember right. Apparently that building's got an observation deck, but the view is at night is amazing. Now somebody's probably got one on his castle too. I can just imagine him looking down on us from one. Foolish adventurers, such shallow minds are no match for me. Muhahaha. In a way, I've got to respect his commitment to the bit. I have a feeling we're gonna have to hit him with everything we've got. What is that? Something, no, Natsu, something's summer, summer something. Summer period lecture there. So is that like a school thing? Like a summer school? Summer cram school, maybe? When you only know some of the kanji, but not all of them. Oh, woe is me. If only. If only I was more knowledgeable. Check out Bloomtown. Bloomtown? Chocolate Nana? Hello there, Yusuke. The elaborate traps, the fearsome four. It all seems to suit Natsume in a way. One must admit, persona meets stranger than... Ah, okay. One must admit, he has his own personal style. With some effort, he could certainly shine as a writer. Sorry, I hadn't pondered such details now. People's desires are at stake. Yusuke seems very concerned for Natsume. Natsume disrespected something important to Yusuke, which upset him quite clearly. So why the concern? I don't understand.
Hideous.
Clinging to false glory won't shield him from the truth forever. Please, Lord Masamune, watch over us as we expose Natsume for the fraud he is. Yusuke really is serious about this. He's a fraud. Okay, Japanese sweet shop.
Good to see you.
So I got the Gyutan ice cream. And you. This is pineapple. Chilled pineapple. There's a pineapple, but where's the pen?
What is it that you
Pineapple pen.
I shall open.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely feel like the running speed could have been boosted a little bit. Boosted a little bit here. That's Big Bang Theory. Okay. Well, actually, the shake might be here.
I can take your order whenever.
No. Okay, so I guess it must be in the other area if it's not here. Local supermarket.
We've got what you need. We recommend that.
Okay. Sold out.
We
Let's
recommend
buy one more rice.
So that's what you're getting?
You don't need Gyutan.
Stop by again.
Nope, wrong. There we go. Mount Hope Park. Because I would like to get as much Bond XP ups as possible. Mochi. Okay. I needed the Zunda Shake, right?
Carry your items.
And I needed... what else did I need?
This is the request. You're already working on it.
Zunda Daifuku.
We've got whatever you need.
There we go.
For today?
Mission complete.
Mission complete. Okay.
This is the
Request.
You're
There
already
we go.
working on this one.
Get me Bond XP.
What?
Oh, you actually bought them. They all look so good. Let's split them up and eat them as a group later. Sorry to put out such a selfish request. Sweets just kind of brighten the mood, don't you think? It's times like these that I want to put a smile on everyone's faces in whatever way I can. At the very least, I know I'll be happy. Thanks a bunch, buddy.
Mission accomplished.
Yes. Oh, is that what it means? I get Bond XP. Okay, Bond. I thought... Okay. Okay. I thought I was going to be getting... Bond Maker. Okay, never mind. I mean, it's not bad to go and just get Bond XP because of the benefits. Yeah, can't get that. More masks. HP. Yeah, especially because Did you see your smile? Hey, buddy, I want to see Lady On smile brighter than ever before. Let's make a deal.
It's true.
Sure, anything to see Lady On smile. Here's a thought. Do you think we can find something even more amazing than the stuff we just got for her?
Leave it to me.
Even more amazing? I don't know. So super amazing then. So I've got it. Let me do a search. Oh, thanks, Sophia. Sweets found. I've got hits on an extremely limited quantity of a parfait that some have even called legendary. Legendary? It's called the Zunda Supreme Parfait. Perfect, Sophia. Where do we find it? Unfortunately, there aren't any details as to its exact location. The only reports that it's been seen in Mount Ioba Park. It's an extremely limited quantity item. I'll bet you can probably count the number of people who bought it on one hand. If we can't get any more info online, then we'll just have to ask around at the park.
Okay.
Okay, I've registered this as a request from Morgana. Once you've accepted it, let's head to the park and see if we can learn anything.
Thanks.
Thanks, Sophia.
This is the request. You're doing
Landing a
this one?
pub on XP. Deliver Zunda Supreme.
Time to get to work.
Okay, so we need to talk to some people who may or may not have had the Zunda Supreme. Oh, the Zunda Supreme cover. Hey, I saw someone buy one at a cafe around here. Oh, we have a lead. Apparently it's not on their official menu, though. You can't just order one either. Can't just order it? Is there some kind of trick? Oh, you know, I think the person who bought the parfait was talking to the lady outside the shop. Does she mean the manager? Wonder what they were talking about. Okay. So, is it you? Fussy manager. Can I help you? Outdoor cafe. Hello there. If you're here to eat, we recommend the
How may I
salmon
help
bowl.
you?
I want this. I want the Zunda Supreme Parfait. And you're that. Hope I don't have to explore outside of Mount Iowa Park just to be able to buy this one parfait.
That sounds like fun.
I'd like to do this too, but it'd be fun to take this to the jail. But I don't know if that's a good idea. Hello there, maiden. The Zunda Supreme Parfait. Oh, I think I've heard one of the visitors at the shrine mention that name. That said, I think the manager has to specially acknowledge you or something.
Did you say?
So you need their approval. What do you have to do to get that? I need to become approved. Purification trough. So you're supposed to purify yourself here before you visit the shrine. Will such a small amount of water really be enough? It's not so much about the quantity. I think it's more about cleansing your heart. I see. That's very informative. It doesn't make sense. To my digital brain, it does not make sense. Can I help you? The new Supreme Parfait? Oh, I see. You've heard the rumors, is that it? Very well then. If you'd please provide the password. Password? You didn't know anything about password. It doesn't seem like you know it. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Oh, we've got the right place. Now we just need that password. Please tell us the password. An's happiness depends on it. Who said that? Sophia! Sounds like you're planning to give it to someone important to you, but I will make no exceptions. Just the other day, a man came begging to get one for his honey pie. Nevertheless, I refused him. No doubt he's out searching high and low for the password as we speak. So he's looking for it too. Looks like we're back to square one. Isn't this for your honey pie? Lady Ann isn't my honey pie. I just want to make her happy or smile or, you know.
If that's so.
How about we head to the station for now? Someone there might know something. Yeah, we've done what we can here. Let's try asking around at the station. Sorry to keep dragging you along with this, buddy, but I've just got to make Lady Ann smile. We got you. We got you, Morgana. She just hears her meow. She just hears her meow and sees this kid talking to his cat in his phone. Yeah, she probably is like, man, this guy needs to get out more.
Welcome.
Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Not too much more, but just a little bit more. Mayhaps. Okay, is there anyone over here that I need to talk to? Yeah, Joker is the most well-adjusted member of the group. So yeah. I will say one thing that I do like and is reminiscent is like train stations everywhere and all around Japan. There would just be like tile flooring. Like they're like not like you'd have all these raised things where it's tile and not like just like cement blocks. They're like everywhere, which is nice. It's like pleasant to look at. That disgusting geezer better, well, whatever his name is. Just thinking about it makes me so mad. He was more like a real-life creep than any character in a book I've heard of. I don't know for sure, but the shadow is probably taking the form of someone from Natsume's cognition. At least that's my guess. In other words, there's a good chance that person exists somewhere in the real world. Some kind of acquaintance of Natsume.
What?
You mean I might actually run into that guy somewhere around here? Now I'm real skeezed out. I think I'm gonna check out the store, see if that clears my head. Just to have a couple of roads. The next time ever they had a reddish road until they had to redo them with modern roading. Really like the red one. Yeah, it's nice when things like look interesting. It's like anytime you go to a town and it's like the crosswalks are like blue. It's like, hey, okay. Oh, my darling, where did I go wrong? It couldn't be. Was it when we went to eat that Zunda Supreme parfait together? Was it because I couldn't get through to that fussy manager? I had no idea at the time. Who knew you needed a password for a parfait? After all my frantic searching, I finally figured it out. It's Zunda Shiro. But it doesn't matter anymore. Not without you here. Oh, my sweet honey pie. Did you hear that? Sounds like he's lost his honey pie. Regardless, Zunda Shiro should give us access to our legendary dessert. Yeah, now we just need to tell that to the cafe manager at Mount Alba. The parfait is ours. You're just one step away from making On smile. Let's head back to the cafe in Mount Alba. Yes, we must make we must make Lady On happy, for I romanced her in my first run through of base P5. Can I help you? You here for the Zunda Supreme Parfait? Then please provide the password. Alright, buddy, let her have it. My excitable little kitty, isn't he? I gave the password, my manager the password. Excellent. Zunda Shiro is a legendary type of soybean, born from many years of selective breeding. This is the meaning of the password. Oh, looking closer, I can see that you have the eyes of a true hunter, and one who always ensnares his sweet, sweet prey. Those glasses can't hide your passion for sweets from me, no, sir. Very well, the Zunda Supreme Parfait is yours to purchase. Wow, you did it, buddy. Do we just buy it at the counter? Come on, let's not waste any time. Oh, they're here to eat. We recommend the salmon bowl. Fuck off with the fucking salmon bowl. I'm here for a Zunda Supreme. Very special parfait made with a rare type of edamame. Okay, so Zunda is like... Okay, so they're making sweets out of edamame soybeans. Okay. Interesting. Complete lending a paw. Thank you for stopping by. Looks like we had no problem purchasing it. I'll contact On once you've marked the request as fulfilled on your phone.
Now then.
I would like to try Zunda. Seems interesting. Okay, request. Lending a paw. Here we go. Zunda Supreme Parfait? You guys really got this from me? Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. And it looks so good. I'm freaking out over here. On a day's work, as long as it means seeing Lady On smile. Right, buddy?
I owe you one.
Morgana, buddy. Oh, you guys are the best. Lady On smiles as radiant as the sun. Buddy, Sophia, thanks. I couldn't have done it without you two. Morgana's smiling now too. I'm glad I was able to help. Hey, why don't we all eat it together? You guys went through all that trouble after all. Oh, Lady On's so considerate. How can we say no?
Good job.
Oh, you didn't even give me enough bond XP to level? Not enough bond XP to level. Come on, what's that about? Okay, let's go attack the castle.
Let's get to work.
Okay, and actually, let's also go to the Velvet Room because it's been a bit. So I stop by there. Create new persona. Huapo, Succubus, Bareth, and High Pixie to Orthrus. Well, 61, so that wouldn't be bad. Yeah.
It seems
do
that it
that.
can gain new power.
Skill detail, yeah.
Choose.
Which skills? Light curse to all, null fear wouldn't be bad. Ram, but you already have physical. Let's keep Magaru, Maiha, and Bufu. Please do. Yes.
Now,
Give me Orthrus. I demand it. Woof woof. Me Orthrus. That mask means you my master. Me become loyal guard dog. Stat bonus. More energy. The two-headed pet dog belonged to the giant Geryon in Greek myth. He guarded a herd of red oxen but was killed by Hercules during one of his 12 labors. The dick. What was Orthrus doing wrong? He was chilling out. He was being cool. He was just being a cool guy. This bastard just comes in. He's like, "Hey man, I'm just gonna give you a not great time." Okay, let's get to Traja. Let me get their new skill. That's rage boost. Orthrus. You wouldn't get dodge ice if I leveled you up, so doesn't matter. Yeah, time to head back.
On your side.
See you later, Lavenza. Okay, let's explore the jail. And let's go to... Yeah, they're requesting both, but let's go to Sendai.
Very well. Let us depart.
Let's depart. Okay. Go to checkpoint.
We have all the proof we need. We should be able to enter the Overlord's castle now.
Yeah, let's do it.
To make our way over. Let's go, team.
Let's go, team. Let's go. Come on.
Let's get something sweet after this. I think we deserve a little reward, yeah?
Yeah, I would say so. Oh, this music. It's beautiful.
We've got everything we need. Let's use the proof and open that gate.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ooh, it actually opened.
Perfect.
All right, look alive, guys.
Hold on. It's likely the Overlord's retainers waiting for us inside. It's sure to be a difficult fight. Let's be on our guard.
You got it,
Do you
dude.
think there's more like the fearsome four in there?
Don't worry, Panther. I won't let them hurt you.
It's gonna be the Fearsome Four, and then the Furious Three, and then it's going to be the Divine Eight. God, I'm just remembering what I think it was. I think it was like a couple Disgaea games in a row did stuff like that, whereas like Disgaea 4 had something very similar. Where they just at point started making it was just like, are we supposed to take you guys seriously now? Like you just keep coming in these named groups, and it was like the young lad is the only one that was ever Amizel is the only one that was ever just like, oh my god, it's them. Everyone else was just like, what? Who? Like another group of impressive, whatever. The Overlord's time has come.
Man, you're totally sold on this, aren't you?
Yeah,
Okay, let's go.
let's do it. Okay, so in terms of stats, so level 20, looking at 19, Yusuke's at 18. Let's swap Ryuji, nope. Ryuji for Yusuke, but I do still want to check out his master art. So he's close to Sprinter, speeds up the charge up rate of attacks. That's actually really good. Miracle Punch, square, triangle have a slight chance of becoming a Miracle Punch. Okay. Feel the heat while enchanted active perform a downswing attack by pressing triangle at the end of a combo attacks. Okay. High counter, triangle counters, or performing square, triangle temporarily increase the number of hits triggered when pressing triangle repeatedly. Yo, okay. Jeez. Wheelie Rush, still haven't gotten any of hers. Ballroom Blitzer. It's Ballroom Blitz. Increases the range and damage of all gun attacks while holding triangle. Ammo will no longer be consumed. Blast Processing, special attack is enhanced after a perfect catch. While upgraded, press triangle repeatedly after square triangle or square triangle for more hits. Okay. You see the newest Leona? I think I did. You posted in the chat, right? In the speedrun Discord.
Someone stop them!
Gee Willikers. Yeah, respawn. Yeah, it's cute. Nope, did not mean. Well, actually, you know what? No, this is fun. There we go.
Foes are still great in numbers. It'd be wise to conserve our strength. Only a few remain. Let's finish them off.
I'm riding my bicycle. There we go. Phantom Star Rider. Oop. There we go. Good. See, I'm curious to know if the level up of the Master Arts is based on number of kills or if it's based on number of times you've done attacks. I presume it's based on kills. That would make more sense to me. Nope.
The brave heroes of
Oh,
Prince
he's got a gun.
Who goes there? Who dares disturb my slumber?
Oh crap! We got another one.
And what's up with the narrating?
Silence, whelps! I am His Excellency, the Overlord's retainer, Doramu.
Doremu.
My liege's castle lies just beyond. Lowly humans such as yourselves have no place in its hallowed halls. Your end is at hand. Prepare yourselves, you foolish, repulsive-looking creatures.
That's not nice. Ugh. Going, that's foolish and repulsive looking. You're fucking. Oh, where are you? You're. Fuck, what are they called? Something. Karab? No, it's not Decorabia, because that's the star. Light and fire.
Wicked follow-up, Sophie! Not dead yet.
I will handle this.
There we go. Oh yeah, I can check what they are. Ah, Pisaka, that's what they are. Oh, did she get one tapped? Yeah, that sucks.
Fair warning. This one's gonna be rough. That combo strike was devastating. I'm not done yet.
Okay.
Bring on.
Suck on gun. Suck on my revolver. Pew pew pew.
Wonderful queen.
Always the strategy right now.
There we go.
I accept.
Let's do that.
Off with the fancy football. Way to follow up, Fox.
Not done yet.
Good. Pew. Pew.
I will handle this.
That combo strike was
Good. Okay. Easy enough. Would have gone faster if Sophia didn't get tagged. But, oh well. Nothing to be done about that.
To be defeated by such utterly grotesque beings.
You were a fierce opponent, Overlord's retainer.
Go on then, chosen hero. You won. My master is all
Oh,
power.
bowable. Blah. Okay, so should probably swap Sophia out for Haru just to get the XP up and because she needs to wait a few fights.
Once we get in the castle, we're headed straight for the roof.
Straight for the roof.
Ready?
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Hell yeah.
Okay, we've made it inside. Let's keep up the pace.
Ah, it's an air vent. Oh my god, look, it's an air vent. It's like I'm playing Cold Steel, gosh diggity darn it.
Okay, let's hit 'em hard.
It's crazy.
Let's finish them off in one blow.
Good. Bam. Good.
That was almost too easy.
Oh, nice one.
Is there... Yeah, here we go. I see you. Turn around so I can attack your butt.
I think we can ambush them.
There we
What's
go.
our plan? Okay, let's finish them. Let's make this quick.
There we go.
Let's show them what we can do. Take this.
Good.
Okay.
Jack-o'-lantern learned a new skill. Holy shit.
That was a quick one.
Let's keep up the pace, shall we? I'm not seeing any shadows at the moment.
Okay, cool. Entrance hall. Oh, look at this. What a perfect chandelier here. Phew.
Don't get cocky.
I think I will, though.
There's quite a few shadows there. Probably shouldn't be too hasty. Out of my way! That's not gonna work. Might want to change up your approach. Take this! Man, that combo strike was devastating! Plenty more where that came from. Right now! Let's switch! I understand! Look out! The gun attack won't dent it! Don't waste your ammo! The enemy's dizzy! This is your chance! Stop wailing on him!
There we go.
Nice work, Noir!
Everyone beat on this one thing.
Let's finish them off.
Don't worry, I know we got this. Noir came in swinging for
Good.
extra carnage.
Okay. I like how all the voice lines do have echo
I
added.
don't see any shadows.
Oh, and when you have full showtime gauge, the little icon on the like swap out bar has the flame going, so you know that you have super. That's really cool. Didn't notice that. That is
How
nice.
far along are we now?
We're only about halfway up. It's gonna be a while before we get to the top.
I feel like
Guess
it's
we'll want to
not
keep
gonna
an
be a
eye on
while
that
though.
stuff.
Really feel like it's not gonna be a while. Okay, Sevilla's almost at half. There we go. Let's go into the corridor of diligence. Oh no! Whatever shall I do? You're standing underneath a chandelier here. If only you weren't standing underneath that chandelier here. Oh, so you thought you could surprise, you thought you could ambush me? Little did you know, you were standing underneath a chandelier, like a fool. Fool. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Okay, let's go in. Oh, oh.
What? Something's shooting up from the floor!
It's a trap! Look out!
There's no turning back now. Let's double down and keep moving forward.
Those are the stairs of glory.
A treasure chest! Let's see what's inside!
There
Yes,
we
let's see
go.
what's inside.
Power anklet. What could that be? Power strength +1. Okay, it's not bad. Yeah, there are definitely worse things.
Score! Now let's get some more.
Stairs of glory and despair.
What could that be?
Because that's what you want to associate with stairs. Glory and or despair.
Perfect for an ambush.
Expose you.
The angle that you fly down at is just so
It's our chance!
lackadaisically slow that you really are just soaring down. Just like, whoa.
Oh look, a new move!
Mapsy.
That was over before it started. I should have taken a nap.
You should apply the same effort in the next battle.
corridor of impatience. Yep. Fuck.
Uh-oh. I think they're onto us. Be more alert from now on.
Was there a
We're almost
chest
to
in
the
that?
top floor. Just a little bit further, guys.
I guess it was one way. Oh well. Ha ha. Chandelier. When in doubt, chandelier.
Go! Eliminate them!
Oh my god, look, it's that guy again. Oh look, he's got his buddies. Oh no! Bam.
Stat changes.
Yoink.
Box, you never miss an opportunity. Woo, nice.
There we go. High counter, temporary triangle counters, or performing 4 squares in triangle. 1, 2, damn. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fair warning. This one's gonna be rough. No arcade and swinging for extra carnage.
Okay, what are...
That went really well. This shit ended.
There we go. War Hungry Horseman. Bam! Damn, that's a lot of... That's a lot of damage.
We'll try. Take this. Take this. Watch the whistle.
Can't say I'm surprised.
There we go. Who needs to dodge when you can just DPS race?
I can do much
Okay,
sure.
dodge fire. Good.
There doesn't appear to be any danger present.
No danger. There's always danger to be had. Aerial corridor. Oh, Lord. We're taking the high road?
This birdcage. It's just like the one back in Shibuya.
Does this mean that bastard Natsume's kicking it somewhere inside?
Presumably. One can make an assumption.
I'd like to say we should just bust our way in, but how does it look, Sophie?
It looks like it's still locked. We'll need someone to touch it so we can hear the voices in his heart.
Okay then. You're up, Skull.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
Well, it looks like it's gonna hurt, and it doesn't seem right to ask
Oh.
Sophie to do it.
that's not nice.
Oh, but it's cool if I do it?
Dick?
Oh, come on, Skull. You're, you know, tough.
And he's already experienced it once before. If anything, he's the ideal candidate.
Have him be the one that deals with it every time. Rock, paper, scissors time. Gotta be fair.
It'd just make us look like a bunch of dorks. All right, I'll do it.
All right. Bastards.
I could do it if you want.
It's cool, I got it.
Yes.
Thank you, Skull.
Aw. Sophia's appreciative of it.
Sheesh, you'd think someone his age would have at least some talent.
Like it matters. This kid's gonna make us a fortune.
I mean, age and talent have nothing to do with each other.
Yeah, I'm hearing voices all right.
These voices are somehow related to Natsume's emotional scars?
Most likely. We just need to listen to the conversation and figure out the source of his trauma from there.
So we're looking for something like what Shujin Academy was to Alice.
We should keep listening. There's bound to be some sort of clue here.
Hmm.
Sir, try to keep your voice down. He'll be back any minute.
Oh, come off it. Can you really blame me for complaining? I'm the one who has to read his crap every day.
The kid's got motivation, but that's about all he's got. Seems any talent for writing in that family died with his grandfather. Oh, excuse me. Can I get another Gatorade coffee?
Yes, sir, just a moment.
Well, he's still our little money tree.
Gatorade
No
coffee.
way in hell we're letting him go.
You're terrible, sir.
What's going on here? Ow! Damn, this shit hurts.
Well, thanks to that, however, we've managed to hear a good amount.
Hmm.
I didn't really get it, but it sounded like some kind of cafe.
Indeed. I heard one of them say Gatore coffee.
Yeah.
Right.
Glad we all picked up on
Cafe
it.
chain. But I don't think I saw any around Sendai Station.
If
If there aren't a lot of them, it'll make finding the right one that much easier.
Well, at the very least, we've got a lead on finding the trauma room now.
Okay, so see, that was one that was not necessarily specified had to exist. That there needed to be a trauma room, that there needed to be an outside area for like a key to be hidden. Like that one was the one they just kind of assumed would be a mainstay, I guess.
Right. Let's get out of here and find us a coffee shop.
Time to go slurp on some coffee and maybe get some biscuits. Dunk them in the coffee. I don't drink coffee. I don't know. I don't know what people do with coffee outside of just drink it. Gattori coffee, huh? If that ends up being the entrance to the trauma room, we could find ourselves face to face with another real threat like last time. Let's get ready for any sort of combat that might get thrown our way. After that, it's back to the hideout. Then, the fam thieves begin the search for Gattori coffee. Prepare and head to hideout. Yeah, no, I mean, I would say I'm fine. Say I'm all prepped. Prepped and raring to go. Let's do it. Let's do it, don't you know? Hello there. Alright, let's get at the hideout. Yeah. Let's go get some coffee. You shop, what's going on here?
What are you selling? Are you sure?
Sell. Okay. Didn't get much, but it's fine. Okay. Buy weapons. Yeah, I'll wait until... I think I'll wait until next, dungeon, jail, or whatever to buy upgrades for more people. Because, yeah, they're not doing, like, supervision damage, I would say, in a lot of cases. But it's better, like, they're at least doing better than, like, the 1 and 2 damage that they were doing on normal difficulty. So, I don't think we have to worry too much about it. Okay, let's go to the destination.
All right, we're on the hunt for a Gattori coffee. First, let's find out how many are in the area.
Gattori coffee. Got it. There's only one that's close to Sendai Station.
Whoa, that was fast.
It's a bit of a walk, but I'll be happy to guide you to the destination.
Please do.
You're amazing, Sophia. It's like you were made to be a navigator.
But being the navigator's my job.
Oh, I don't have a combat persona. Oh. Don't worry about it. You're amazing too, Futaba. You're adorable, Futaba.
Where's that coming from?
It's simply a question of having the right person for the right job. Fear not, Futaba. There are plenty of things only you can do.
Yeah.
I guess that's true. Nobody else can act like a weirdo quite like you do, Inari.
I mean, you come close, Futaba. Like, like, let's be real here. In terms of weirdness, you and Yusuke are the ones in this group. like, you have the two idiots in An and Ryuji, and you have like kind of the two smart people, or smart-ish people, not idiots, in Makoto and Haru. You have the mascot in Morgana, and you have the main character in Joker. You have then you have the two weirdos. You have the two freaks.
Who are you calling a weirdo?
Oh,
Guess we'll just head over to the cafe then, yeah?
Yeah, let's get going.
Okay, I've got it.
let's get going. Gatore coffee. Yeah.
This is it. Gattori coffee.
I can smell the coffee.
Oh.
It seems to be just an ordinary cafe.
Are we sure we have the right place? We'll just have to put in the keyword and see.
All right, let's make it happen. The trauma cell's calling our names.
Trauma cell?
That was one thing where it was like she just mentioned trauma room. It's like, okay, I guess she has just named it herself.
It's just a name I came up with. Trauma room sounds like some kind of cheesy hospital drama.
Sound logic.
Call it whatever you want. We gotta roll.
The key to opening that birdcage has got to be here somewhere. Do you remember the keyword?
Of course. It's Prince of Nightmares.
Oh. Prince of Night. Does everyone have to say it? We already have it in our phone. Like, why do we need to remember the keyword? Should it not be an autofill feature?
It's just like what happened in Shibuya. This is where Natsume's trauma comes from.
Oh, God. Why am I yawning? Ugh, might have to stop for a little break soon.
What could have happened to him, I wonder?
Shh. Someone's up ahead.
Are you sure about this? Awarding him the grand prize for that? Ongo Natsume. The kid's entered every contest, but he's never made it past the first stage. He's as stubborn as he is incompetent. What's more, his writing is so painfully generic, it only becomes more obvious when you compare it to the other candidates.
What?
Huh?
That voice. Is it Natsume?
Trauma room, not to be confused with the other Alice. Right? The one that is just like insanely difficult, right? Like once you get to the end of those games, it's just like, oh yeah, if you're not like operating peak performance, you're not beating the game.
It can't be acknowledged, my work.
But I will say, like, the character design and like the art style for those games, love it. Like I love all the characters and how they look.
It's fine. He's the great Sogo Natsume's grandson, remember? Brand recognition is a huge part of marketability. Nobody gives a rat's ass about what's beyond the cover.
Chief editoresque man.
Though a certain someone seems to think he's actually worth a damn.
Poor kid can't even see just how hopeless he really is. Seriously, it's pathetic.
God, that.
I'm trying as hard as I can.
And it's not good enough, Natsume. Hang it up. Nah, that's mean.
No skin off my nose, so long as he keeps raking it in. We hit the jackpot with that one, and I plan on riding him straight to the top. And if he does by some miracle make something decent of himself, well then everyone wins, right?
Aw. I feel bad for Natsume, but you know, don't be a weirdo, man. Don't be going after the girls in my group. All right.
These guys are the worst.
Man, I got two swords. Man.
Here it comes.
Okay, so trauma cell combatants are
Right all you guys. A talentless hack like you is hopeless. Hopeless!
hopeless.
Same thing we saw in Shibuya.
Careful! It's using different weapons from last time.
Take this.
Bam.
You can't seriously be proud of
There we go.
Oh shit! Last attack was crazy fast.
Fire, wind.
It leaves him wide open. Dodge the attack, then hit him with everything you've got.
There we go. Attack 150 times. What are you? Where are you weak to? There we go.
I might not like that Natsume. These assholes who are using me the whole time, right?
Yeah, I feel kind of sorry for him. They only
Ice.
chose him for who he was, not what he wrote.
Authors are just chips in a bigger game. They exist solely for us to win.
From what I can tell, this editor was a real scumbag.
Yeah.
This pain perhaps more than ever. For that reason, I refuse to let this go on any longer.
Oh, okay. Hello there. Can you please not? You know, Dallas to do that thing, we make surgery engaging that again. A good Tetris movie can be made than anything is possible. I mean, yeah, but isn't the Tetris movie more about the like the story of like, or more of a cinematic retelling of how Tetris became a hit? It's not necessarily a. It's not like a Tetris. It's not a movie about Tetris. It's like commercial success more than anything.
Hey, will not be rough. You might get right, but if you've got a knack for stringing
Way to follow up, Fox!
There you go.
That was well played. Prepare yourself.
He's just like you're just chaining the shield breaks.
Worthless trash like yours to sell. And as long as there's a fire, I'll be there to bleed you dry.
Sword is nothing if you lack the convictions to swing it. Prepare yourself. The dull blade is worthless against me.
You'd be surprised at how much the movie was devoted to showing how the game was fun. Oh, yeah, okay.
You're my ticket to the big time, eh, Mr. Natsume?
You did it! The warden's down for the count.
Yay! I mean, I have to think that some of Tetris's staying power just has to go to the soundtrack, right? Like the Tetris song is a really catchy song, right? Like it operates under like the JRPG battle theme principle, where it's like the song has to be good because you hear it for far too long. And if it's not good, it will be the worst time ever. I've heard that the Metaphor Refantasia battle theme is like fucking great, and I'm like, I can't, I don't want to listen to it early. Gosh darn it.
We can get inside the birdcage now, right? Better get going then.
Wait, but what was that we just saw? Seems Ango Natsume wasn't given that award on his own merit. Those editors just used him for his name.
So, there was a secret behind that novel after all.
But he's not a bad guy, is he? It sounded like he entered the competition a whole bunch of times.
And just when he thought his hard work was paying off, he had to hear all that. It must have been devastating.
Those editors are horrible.
They knew his writing wasn't good enough, but they still gave him the prize just so they could make money.
They're the ones to blame. I mean, I think Natsume has some, like, I don't know how involved he is in being the jail head person, but I mean, like, he's still kind of a dick.
It still doesn't justify what
Yeah.
he's doing now.
Exactly.
Nevertheless, I'm beginning to understand how he feels.
Fox?
Rising to fame atop stolen ideas, pulling at people's emotions with a fabricated story. Even worse, robbing others of their free will, changing their hearts, and wallowing in his own vanity. These crimes are unforgivable. There's no denying that he's been a fool, and yet, in spite of all that, it doesn't change the fact that Natsume spent years giving it everything he had. Creative work is often a lonely endeavor. And battling against that loneliness is truly a challenge in and of itself. As if it wasn't hard enough, if you don't produce results, no one will even think twice about you. One might even begin to think that such dark and unfulfilling times are all that's in store.
Tetris theme is an old Russian song. Actually, one of the co-creators of Tetris was Russian, so I knew that Tetris was like partial Russian, but I didn't realize the song was also that. But you know what? That tracks. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's good. They chose a good song.
Had I taken one wrong step, I may very well have turned out to be just as hideous as him.
Inari.
It's thanks to your friendship that I didn't stray from the path. He, however, doesn't seem to have anyone. Natsume should know better than most that there's no meaning in superficial glory. Now he's turned his back on what he truly wants to write for the sake of spinning this infernal novel of lies. Someone needs to bring him back to his senses.
But he's making so much
Seems
money.
pretty motivated this time around, Inari.
As one who's dedicated his life to art, I simply cannot condone his actions. Now, let us bring this to an end. We'll send the calling card, then wrest the Overlord from his throne.
Hell yeah. Let's do it. It feel, like
What's left is the
this
calling card.
song feels like one of those it feels like you could recreate it with those like little face head saxophone instrument things, the ones that like it's got like the mouth at the bottom and it kind of looks like a saxophone, right? Those, it feels like you can remake that like this song with those like pretty easily.
to make Natsume aware that we're coming to steal the desires. That should materialize them.
We'll need to decide how we want to do it. What's the best way to make sure he gets the message?
Let's do what we did in Shibuya. We'll hand it to him in person. How about email? We'll hand it to him in person.
He probably remembers our faces, though. I doubt he'd take anything from us.
What do we do?
Mommy!
He could be lost, maybe? I'll go take a look.
I'll go too.
Hey, what's wrong, kid?
Oh my god, it's the cop!
Oh, you got separated from your mom, huh? Don't worry, I got you.
Is that Zenkichi?
What? Gramps was already here?
Hey, it's me. I got a kid who was separated from his mom here. Send someone over to look after him, would ya? I'm over it. Huh? What do you mean it's not worth pub sex time? Quit screwing around. You call yourself an officer of the law?
Fucking cop!
Or are you saying you'd abandon your own kid too? Is that it? A lost kid's no joke, you know.
Oh, he's making it awkward.
Hey, wait. Where are you going? It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you or anything.
The kid totally thinks he's a creep.
Poor Zenkichi.
That kid sure made things difficult. He didn't have to run away like that, right? Right?
You're
Right?
not exactly cute and cuddly, Gramps. Honestly, I don't blame him.
Aw,
Stop calling me Gramps.
I'm not that old!
This is perfect timing, though, actually. Let's ask Zenkichi what he thinks.
Sure. We're supposed to be working together anyway.
We're all set to go inside Natsume's jail. There's just one thing left to do. Only problem is, we're not sure how to send our calling card.
Calling card? Oh, you mean that thing you guys did with the screens in Shibuya?
Yeah.
You want my advice? You should avoid any high-profile stuff like that. The police aren't that stupid. Eventually you'll get caught.
They're stupid, but not that stupid.
I know I'm supposed to help you and all, but I gotta draw the line of breaking the law.
So the adult's the voice of reason here. You really are a Gramps. You know that?
You're pretty set on calling me that, aren't you? Whatever. My point is, go with something simpler.
We need a way to guarantee that Natsume will read the calling card. Maybe if we knew where he was going to be, we could set something up before he arrived. In that case, I found just the event.
Uh-huh.
Natsume is holding another book signing at the bookstore near the station.
Ah, perfect.
Natsume will most certainly be there. It starts as soon as the store opens at 10 a.m.
Oh, that sounds doable. I bet it'd be easy to set up if we roll in at night.
Hey, didn't you hear what I said? Breaking and entering's a crime, you know?
Nah, it's fine.
Well, that's where you come in, Gramps.
Huh?
Yeah, if we did it and got caught, they'd lock us up.
They'd lock me up too!
Nah, you can get, I don't know, police permission or something. Oh.
Saying you can't do it? Some help the police turned out to be.
Wasn't the deal that you'd cooperate with us? I thought adults kept their word.
Come on, Zenkichi.
You kids.
Feel the peer pressure from children.
All right, settled. I will go and prepare the calling card.
Yeah, you got this, Yusuke. That goes for you too, Zenkichi. We'll leave the planning to you.
Don't mess this up, alright? We're counting on you.
Am I seriously going to go through with this?
Yes, you are. You have no choice.
Listen to me.
Natsume will look at the calling card tomorrow morning. Then we're going to finish this. We should prepare while you have time. Once we head in, there's no turning back. Yusuke's handmade calling card. It's time Natsume got a visit from the Phantom Thieves. Okay, so I'm going to take a little break. So let's put the music back on, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, and I am back. So, let's get back into the game. And let's send the calling card. Understood. I'm entrusting Kichi with this calling card. Regardless of what drove Natsume down this path, he has been gripped by vanity, turned to evil. If he cannot see the distortion in his heart, then we will lay it bare. Let's do it.
Mr. Natsume.
Ah,
Good morning. I see there's quite a crowd today as well.
Yes, about that.
What is it?
whole bunch of calling cards. Who printed them all?
What? What is this?
Well, when the staff came to open the store this morning, it was already like this. They called the police, but they were told to leave it as is, to preserve the crime scene.
To the ostentatious swindler, Mr. Ongo Natsume. You are a depraved miscreant who holds others in contempt and steals their work, lining your own pockets all the while. We refuse to overlook the crimes you commit as you wear a false crown. Tonight, we take back the desires you've stolen. Honestly, how stupid can you get? Damn it, what nonsense!
Laugh and then immediately go, Meh.
My followers are loyal. That is, as long as I hold their desires. No. Having those desires is proof of my claim to power. Proof of my sovereignty. I won't hand them over. I won't give them up. You foolish heroes are nothing but talk.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Come then. I'll crush every last one of you.
Okay. You asked for it.
All right.
Not that we weren't going to anyway.
Thank you for all your help, Mr. Detective.
And with that, I've officially become an accomplice of the Phantom Thieves.
Welcome to the crew.
What are you complaining about? You're the one who proposed working with us, remember?
As a reward, I'll try to start calling you Zenkichi instead of Gramps from now on. Okay?
That's your reward.
Inspector Hasagawa is quite a mouthful.
Yeah, Zenkichi's good, don't you think?
We're on a first name basis.
Okay then. From now on, you're Zenkichi-san, alright? I'm looking forward to working together, Zenkichi.
Fine, whatever. You've already dragged me along this far, damn it.
Damn it.
Now then, the desire should
God damn it, Bobby.
materialize at this point.
God damn it, Phantom Thieves.
It's up to us to take them back and return them to their rightful owners. And in doing so, we'll set his distorted heart straight.
We're taking back those desires. We'll bring him to his senses. Let's do it. We're taking back those desires. Oh yeah, Bond. Bond XP. My Bond XP.
Let's go. We're taking back those stolen desires.
Yeah, Natsume won't know what hit him.
God, this music is so good.
We're moving out.
They knew to use this track again.
Something here's calling.
Hey, the chain went down.
Check out that statue that totally ate it. And hey, doesn't that remind you of how we got to the top in Shibuya?
Yeah,
Around two.
indeed it does. I wonder if we're gonna have a jail that goes downward and like how that chain will work. Aerial corridor.
Great. It's like the desires materialize. Go get him, guys.
Cage of Vanity. Because the first one was Cage of Lust, if I remember right.
You certainly took your time, Phantom Thieves. Or should I say, chosen heroes?
What'd you say? You're too far up.
About time we met, eh, Mr. Overlord?
We're gonna give back all those desires you stole.
The parade will take them off your hands. Let's settle this. Let's settle this.
Such foolishness! You haven't the slightest idea of what you've just walked into.
That appearance, it stands. This is no no doubt the Overlord from Prince of Nightmares.
He certainly gives off that impression. But weren't the fearsome four just dressed like normal people?
Yeah, thinking about it, those guys didn't get much love from the author, did they?
Not many details. Not many side details. They weren't built up. Not much backstory.
Come all this way, only to fall right into my trap. This world belongs to me.
You've activated my trap card.
It takes shape solely according to my design. Here, the Overlord rains justice upon the holier-than-thou heroes who would dare brand him as evil. Here you are nothing more than flies to be swatted. I'll enjoy hearing those filthy screams as you atone for your transgressions.
What? No, don't hurt me, please.
That's bold for someone who stole others' desires just to satisfy their own selfish wants.
Yeah, if you're really the Overlord, ain't this the part where you get your ass kicked? Tell me, how many of my demon brethren have you slaughtered while spouting such despicable hypocrisy?
Many.
Wow, this guy's reading right from the handbook, isn't he?
Enough of this. It's time we fought.
Go on, let's fight.
No matter how brave a facade you put on.
Let's get to it.
It's clear you're just afraid of losing that hollow throne you're so proud of.
What was that?
Your reign is not but an illusion. Allow us to show you the truth.
I'm sick and tired of everyone looking down on me.
I'm surprised Sophia doesn't have her, like, Digimask spawn.
The time has come for my true power. You wretches shall witness my final form!
Oh, final form Frieza? Oh, big cool golden dragon man. Kind of looks like Drago from Bakugan. Oh, pose. Like, just not red, obviously. Hello there, dragon man. Didn't realize that we were fighting a scaly.
You ignorant whelps dare to challenge the great Overlord himself! Imbeciles!
What is this Dio-pose nonsense?
Feast upon your bones!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Dio-posing is the coolest thing that a human being can ever do. JoJo posing is peak masculinity. Just... Got the same say. Yeah, he does.
Holy crap! A dragon! Be careful, guys. This one's really tough.
Yeah.
Fighting something. Building up energy.
Okay. You don't like ice, you don't like light. Oh, of course. Sophia's not in the thing. Okay.
Swords were once wielded by past heroes. Even in death, they continue to defy me! Yo, what the hell's he talking about?
Seems he's added some backstory. That said, those swords work quite well against him.
Yeah, looks like it. We should probably keep using them, huh?
We've got to slow his momentum. Can you
Ah.
target his weakness and knock him down?
I was born of nightmares. Darker and darker than darkness itself.
Yeah.
Much as I unleash hell!
Turning up.
Oop. Ah, come on.
Switching up. Sure.
Oh, god damn it.
Whoa! Since when did you do that?
Jeez. Even on easy, it's not a... Boss fight is not a gimme. There we go. Night, nerds. Have a nice night, Fontana. Thanks for dropping by.
His buff's gone. Time to put the hurt on.
Oh, it's because he was buffed. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense.
Good. Keep it up. Joker got in a follow-up attack.
Gaze upon my magnificence! I, the Prince of Nightmares, carry the blood of dragons in my veins! It's over. No mere human could ever defeat me! Lay down your
Like a Ryuji playing the meta game where he's like, dude, overlords always lose. It's the way it works unless you're playing Disgaea. Oop. Okay, at about half health, so that's good. Oop. There we go. Just use the gun. Or was like I already simply replace one filer with another filer with Mac Daddy check. Using the ultimate holy serve, ultimate holiness against the overlords. You know, we're just using a whole bunch of other holy swords. Oh, the fact that he has like normal hands and not like claw hands is fucking with me. I mean, it makes sense. Like, it would be very hard to write with, yes. I am better than you, though. Okay, last you got underwear.
So even that golden coat of yours is a shadow. You're a fraud to the very core.
Seems everything's finally been revealed. Time to finish him off.
Keep whacking. There we go. Easy. Who needs an axe when you got big ass sword and grenade launcher? Oh yeah, give me all that money.
Okay.
Give me that $182.
Congratulations, Joker.
Soul Thief. Drains SP when inflicting an ailment on one foe. Oh. Diorama. Ooh yeah, 7 points. Hell yeah.
Mr. Overlord?
Meh. Accept your defeat.
Wait, we can rule this world together. You can have half.
No, I want 3/4. Take it or leave it. Aw. That.
My mantle, my magic armor.
That's so sad. Aw. But appropriate.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Is that his true form?
Looks like it. So in the end, even his identity was just a cheap imitation.
It's over, Ango Natsume.
You're just a bunch of stupid kids. You don't know how much I've suffered.
Well,
It's not too late for me. I've still got my reputation as a writer. I've won an award. I've sold books. It's not too late. It's never too late.
And that's good enough for you? This fame you've acquired through deception and then brainwashing.
at least you got underwear. Yeah, true.
Is that truly what you wanted? What was the real reason you started writing novels?
I mean, damn it. Damn it! I tried. I really tried. Just like everyone else. I read all through the night. I put hours on end, like my life depended on it. And for what? Nothing I wrote was ever mine. just another work from Sogo Natsume's grandson. No one ever acknowledged my effort. Not my work. Not even me.
Oh. Yeah, I feel bad for the guy, but I mean, like, still.
No matter where I look, all I see is a bunch of thoughtless idiots. Slaves to appearances and nothing more. Acknowledge me, damn it. Acknowledge Ango Natsume's efforts for once. I just want someone to see that I really tried.
I do. It's very clear just how much work you've put into writing your novels.
You're just not very good.
A life led by creativity is almost always a lonely one, no matter your profession. You were battling that loneliness. You braced yourself, pouring your very soul into your writing, bringing it to your publisher time and time again.
Never heard of pseudonyms?
I will gladly acknowledge such effort and determination. There are many out there who would give up that battle, even those of exceptional skill and creativity. To be able to continuously bring life to new works without giving up, however, that is perhaps the most exceptional talent of all. There was once a time when you kept fighting. That is one part of your career that could never be labeled a fabrication. So start over, Ango Natsume. Claw your way back up from nothing and move forward.
Yeah.
After all, there are some things that simply cannot be painted without a blank canvas. It is because everyone believed in me that I was able to choose the path I walk today. I stopped lying to myself and was able to begin anew. And so it is now my turn to pay it forward. Even if I'm the only one in the world to do so, I will believe in you.
See, watching this, I'm like, because obviously the previous jail was kind of on, right? Where it's like, okay, Alice and On as the connection. This is Natsume and Yusuke. I'm like, okay, what kind of person is each one of the fam thieves going to connect with in terms of the jail? I'm like, okay, what's Ryuji's jail guy, like, jail connection gonna be? Does he even get one?
Stupid kid. Talking my damn ear off. But you're right. This identity of mine was built on nothing but lies. I don't need it anymore.
I'm surprised he had to break the horns like off. They didn't just like come off like a fucking headband.
I'll do it. I'll climb my way back up. And I'll do it on my own strength.
Sidekicks don't get attention. Dude, don't you disrespect Brogy like that. Don't you disrespect Brogy. I mean, like, that. I would say that is like one of the unfortunate things about how Persona game, or at least Persona 5 had to kind of like start, where it's like, yeah, you should probably have a full party by the end of the first dungeon. So it's like, okay, the first palace is the dungeon for both Ryuji, Morgana, in terms of like emotional connection, and then Ryuji and On in terms of emotional connection, and then Morgana as well. Even though Morgana's like emotional connection dungeon is Mementos. But it's like, yeah, both Ryuji and On have to kind of like, they don't have the same, like, they don't have like the same backstory, but they have very similar ones where it's like, hey, look at how much Kamoshida was a piece of shit, right? You got Ryuji literally fucking like permanently like hurt him in his knee, or On where it's, oh, you were actually just like a terrible person trying to force children to sleep with you, to the point of, oh, one of them tried to commit, jump off the roof. Nope. No, get the hell out of here. How do I do this? Going to block. There we go. I think that blocked him. Maybe. I don't know. Hard to tell. Oh, my own strength.
I'll write a novel that'll capture the hearts of countless leaders, just like my grandfather before me. I'll write something I can be proud of. To everyone, I swear it!
Believe it, Date Bio.
Good. And I'll be looking forward to the day I get to read it.
You know, I really am stupid. How did I let myself forget? I know now what it is I really wanted.
You bots, they got pretty aggressive since last month. Okay. Yeah, it was like a view bot. They went away for like most bots went away for like a while, like several months. This is my first time in a long time.
The cage is collapsing. Come on, we're leaving.
We need to get out of here. Book it. It's not the fuzz, but okay, and we need to be in Hokkaido by Saturday, right? It's a perfect timing. Oh my god.
It's over for now.
Completed the Sendai Jail. Cage of Vanity conquered.
Mission complete. I wonder if everyone's desires have been returned yet.
Probably. They all went flying out of the cage after all.
We didn't see him this time, though. I want to see for myself.
Maybe we should check on the people back in town, just to be safe.
Yuji's backstories are adjacent. Morgana is the one given near the entire game in the form of mementos because he's important. The others get a palace, then get relegated to their confidant. Yeah. Yeah, that is just the case where due to the story structure, it's like, okay, everyone gets to have like a little bit and piece of like talking and being like the group as a whole is important, and it develops by getting more characters and seeing how the characters interact with each other. But in terms of character development, it's you get your core development in the dungeon, in the palace they come in, and then you get their like side progression that only Joker knows about and gets to experience in each confidant event. And that is just one of, I would say, the weaknesses of having a Persona style confidant system, right? Where it's like, okay, if you're gonna have a main story, you with optional confidant stuff, it would be very difficult, if near impossible, to incorporate character growth shown in confidant events into the main story, because you can't guarantee the player will get it unless you force the player to do it, at which point it's not really the confidant system because it's optional, right? So there's no like real great way. Like the only, like you have to let like the characters progress enough in their dungeon, and then like you don't want to take the spotlight away from the new person that you're getting in their dungeon, so you don't want them to go crazy elsewise with like, oh yeah, actually we're just gonna upend the spotlight, let Ryuji get so much character development in Futaba's palace. Like it'll be like, come on, like where are you going for here? But yeah, I'll be curious to see what eventually they do with Persona 6, but I'm also curious to see Metaphor ReFantasia, because I haven't, like, once again, have not really seen much about it. I plan to keep it that way.
Good idea. That said, the jail didn't disappear this time either. Now I'm sure of it. Jails really aren't the same as palaces.
Well, we can worry about it later.
Indeed. Let's go.
Let us away.
Hey,
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Sophia?
I feel as though I'm restless right now. Do you know what this is?
Heard the road trip was originally planned to be the real P5 game. We have had Matt Nanako from P4 on the way. I would love to see that. Okay. I wonder, okay, like, that's one thing where it's like, it sounds good, like, it sounds really nice. And I'm just like, was there ever an interview where someone said that? Or was that just like something said on a forum because someone wanted it to be the case? Because we can posit that, because we know P3 and P4 take place in the same universe of Japan, so we could assume, right? Like, there's nothing saying that P5 can't exist in that same one. So, like, maybe it also exists in the same thing just later, right? And, like, that's why they could be like, oh, maybe that, like, that's why they want it to have happen. But even then, like, it was only in, what, PQ and P4 Arena, right? That was, like, even confirmed that that was the case, right? It was only in the side games. So, I mean, it would be in one of these side games where I feel like that kind of thing would happen. Because I feel like that's one of those aspects where they, once again, they don't want to take away from the game they're making by being like, hey, this other game and this other character. You know, this is Restless.
I'm not sure what's wrong. Natsume tried his hardest, but somewhere along the way, he lost sight of what mattered to him.
Mm-hmm.
He is a strange person, Natsume.
Waste of talent, if you ask me. This is a new start for him. He was a crook. This is a new start for him.
Yes, he did say he would climb back up.
They found an unused Nanako model in a P5 build from 2015. Interesting. Okay. See, but that makes me wonder if... Because games can just have unused models and assets in them from when they were in, like, the testing phase. So, I would want to see the Nanako model itself to see if it, like, if they just took the Nanako model from P4 and was just, like, had it in the game to, like, move it around to test things, or if it was, like, a designed adult, like, not adult, but, like, aged up Nanako.
Yusuke said Natsume lost his way because he was alone.
Isn't it like Team Fortress 2 or whatever, where it's like there's an unexplained coconut JPEG like in the game's files, but they can't remove it or else the game breaks or something like that. Like, I remember reading or hearing about that, which may just be an urban legend, I don't know. But like post the link if you like, yeah, post it in the Discord. Yusuke said not to lost his way because he's
Whenever I
alone.
think about that, I feel restless inside.
Oh, you're not alone, Sophia. We're here.
Even though Natsume hurt a lot of people and was, for some time, one of our enemies. What is this feeling?
Discord. I think I have a Discord thing. Just you can scroll down below the stream, and there's a button. Perhaps it is a weakness, but it makes sense because P5 is different from its predecessors. P3 had a found family dynamic. P4 had a closely knit group as well. P3 is themed around social outcasts. Just wouldn't make sense for them to be as open as P3 and P4 casts are. Joker is the one person they open up to, and that extends to the other confidants as well, not just the part. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I would say my biggest hope with P6 is that they try to, like, I don't want to say front load because I feel like that's like a bit too heavy of a term, but like, let's say there are 7 dungeons. I would like to have all the party together by like dungeon 3. That way you can get like between like 3 and 4, right? Like maybe have all of the party in between 3 and 4. That way in 4 you get to experience the full party. That way you have a couple full dungeons with story ramifications and maybe character development across different people without like feeling like, oh yeah, I barely got to play as them. Right? Because like, as I said, that's one of the main, like, I like Royal and I like how they have like small, like a couple small Kasumi sections being like, hey, play as her. But it's just like not it's like, oh yeah, you really only get to play as her in like the final dungeon of semester 3. And like with Haru, right, it's like, okay, you get her in her dungeon, then you get the boat in the final dungeon, right? And it's like, well, actually no, you also have her in the casino, which I guess that is a decent amount of Haru, but the last few dungeons do happen very quickly one after the other, if I remember right. So that's why it feels like she doesn't have that much time. There's a feeling. Maybe it's the same Yusuke had.
The same as Yusuke?
Huh?
I see.
Don't insult me like that.
So that's why Yusuke save Natsume. It was because Natsume's reason for doing all those terrible things was really sad. I think I understand now. Sadness can hurt people, but it can also save them. It can give humans a reason to support one another.
Couldn't have said it better.
You can count on me. Okay, we should probably get going.
Yeah, let's get going.
So, you know how I was all excited for the Tanabata festival that's coming up? My boyfriend says he's already got plans.
Oh,
Oh, by the way, did you ever finish reading that manga I lent you? I got someone else who wants to borrow it.
manga fan.
I'm not
Manga
100%
fan.
sure, but I think it worked.
Yeah. Doesn't look like anyone's talking about Natsume anymore.
Then all's as it should be. Attaining fame through some deceptive power doesn't fit his image.
This wouldn't have been possible without you being there to open his eyes, Yusuke.
You really took charge today, Inari.
Yeah, good job. It was rather touching. That's Nari. He was a real hero.
Yep. Chosen hero Inari has restored peace and harmony throughout the land.
Thank you, everyone.
I can feel a strong bond with my friends. Bond. Avenger. Evading an enemy attack can grant...
We're not
Interesting.
finished just yet.
Okay.
We must confirm whether the change of heart was a success.
For now, we'll just have to wait and see how things turn out.
Well, since we've got some free time, can we unwind at a bathhouse or something? I'm totally beat.
Good idea. We can freshen up a little before we head back to the car.
You heard him, Sophia. It's all you.
Okay, I'll find the best bathhouse in the area.
Hell yeah. Oh, that's not nearly as much as Bond experience as I was hoping. I was hoping for like a level. Sendai, press conference venue.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. I've called this press conference to give an announcement, as well as a formal apology. First, my novel, Prince of Nightmares, was recently bestowed the honor of receiving first place in the Sokaisha Awards. I have decided to give the award back.
Huh? It's so many
I've also
microphones.
decided to recall all published copies, not to mention take the necessary steps to refund everyone's money.
That would be a lot. Like, my God. And how do you even can you like do that with a book? Right? Like, I get it when you can like do recalls on like defective things, right? Like, oh, this is dangerous for people, right? Like food or machinery, like car parts and stuff, right? Like, hey, this is defective. It offers imminent threat to a person who ingests it or uses it, potentially. Right? But a book? It's optional? Okay. It's like, hey,
I'm sure
get back.
you all want to know my reasons for doing so. The truth is, my book, Prince of Nightmares, only won because of my status as Sogo Natsume's grandson. In short, the competition was fixed. In addition, I've also stolen the work of countless other authors, word for word. Lastly, the story I told about writing to inspire a hospitalized girl was nothing but a lie to garner sympathy. This fabrication allowed my book to sell a number of copies it nowhere near deserved. I wish to apologize for this scandal, and I'll start by personally seeing to it that everyone who bought my book is refunded. I promise, my writing career ends here. I am deeply sorry for all that I've done. To all of you.
Hold on, Mr. Natsume. What do you think you're doing?
What do you think you're doing?
Hey, time to wrap it up. Get everyone out of here, now!
Please, don't interfere. This is my way of taking responsibility.
I mean, he already said what he needed to say. Like,
Something doesn't seem right here. Mr. Natsume's the one who put this thing together, right?
Do you think the editors were just trying to profit off Mr. Natsume's family name?
yeah. Do you think insert obvious reason here? Yes. Yes, we do. Did you see the marketing around his book? Probably mentioned Sogo Natsume a lot.
the one from the party. I'm so sorry for what I said back then.
I will not allow you to cower and run away, Ango Natsume. You intend to make a comeback, do you not?
Money? Huh?
When you do return to the literary world, I want to see a book with your name on it, not your grandfather's.
I do like how Joker also is just walking up with Yusuke, not saying anything, just like, bro, yeah, man. Yeah, look at this guy. Hype man. Yusuke. Yeah, you tell him.
You are going to write a novel that you can be proud of, are you not?
Oh, okay. Give your very best. You're not alone. You are not alone.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Where are they supposed to be?
Once everything is rightfully resolved, I will make my return. Even if there's just one person out there waiting to read my stories. No matter what, I will keep writing. I only hope I can one day save someone's soul the way my grandfather's novel saved mine when I was young. That is why I write.
Maybe right about this handsome fan bead leader. And his many escapades with his women companions.
You kids are something else. Barging in on a press conference like that?
My apologies. It was imperative that I speak with him.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. He didn't break any laws.
Well, I gotta run. I have to go question Natsume.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't end with just an apology.
I feel like the weird part is seeing that Zenkichi's just kind of wearing sneakers. Right? Like,
He's really doing his job.
dude's
Almost
wearing...
like he's an actual cop or something.
Dude's wearing like a full like 3-piece suit, and then he's just got some like fucking white Vans on.
I am an actual cop. Anyway, it won't take long. So go on and wait for me back at the car.
I mean, I can appreciate it. Like I wear black sneakers at work while I'm working at the bank, because it's just like, man, I'm freaking wearing dress shoes. Hell no.
Right. We'll leave the rest to him.
I work in the back rooms. I don't talk to people. I don't need to. Like, frankly, if I could work in t-shirts and shorts, I would.
Something about Natsume's been bothering me. What he did was no doubt unforgivable. Nothing will change that. However, was he really like Madarame? Can he truly be called evil like the palace rulers we confronted in the past? Had he simply ignored his editors, would he have strayed from his path? Or am I perhaps just sympathizing with someone who pursues the arts like myself? What do you think?
You hear innocent people? He wasn't a bad guy. I don't know. I think he wasn't a bad guy. He was like, he's just one that would kind of like stepped off the path. Right? Like, I will say that this seems to be the major difference between palace rulers and jailers, where it's like the jail people seem to be like people down on their luck that got access to it and used it to turn it around, whereas palace rulers were pieces of shit that, like, because they were pieces of shit, became palace rulers. Yeah, they make it more interesting than a dozen other Javan Thief novels written over the past. Maybe, probably not, but maybe you can sell one copy to Yusuke. To be fair, laws about changing someone's connection by traveling into a fictitious world and stealing is that. It's probably illegal to brainwash some kind. I think that's the big deal, right? Like, isn't that one of the crimes that they pin on Joker in the first game, where it's like, yeah, you can't go around brainwashing people, because like that's what is it, like it would be like violate in the US, I guess it would probably be some kind of violation of First Amendment, right? Like if you could prove that someone was actually brainwashing people, like just like one-sidedly being like, oh yeah, I went into their head, snapped my fingers, and now their thoughts are different. It's like, that's not freedom of expression, thoughts, and all that other good stuff. What a bad guy. He's doing it in another world.
Think so as well?
Well, yeah, but he's still affecting the but that's the thing. They couldn't like prove that the other world exists, right? So, but if they were somehow to be like, if they could confirm that he was doing brainwashing, but that's why. That's the reason why. That's why it's not good. Like it's a video game.
Oh well, I suppose there's no point in thinking on it right this second. Forgive me, I didn't mean to hold you up. We should return to the car as well.
It's a camper, not a car. Get the hell out of here.
Let's go.
Give it the respect it deserves. Looks like everyone's head back to the camper. We should go too, buddy. It's you. Nothing more we can do now. We should wait at the hideout until Zakichi reaches out.
Now then.
Okay, let's save. It's been an hour and a bit. After some time, Zenkichi came to the hideout.
And that about sums up Natsume's confession.
So once people friended him through Emma, they'd become his fans.
Pastors are pure evil, but they sort of need to be in order to commentate on societal ills. Check your shoes. The other side of that side that creates this main narcissism. Yeah, right. Because that's the thing. It's one before the other, where it's because the palace rulers were just garbage people, that made their cognition alter and become palace rulers, right? It was bad person to palace ruler. Whereas with this one, it's unfortunate person gains access to some weird Emma function, then becomes it, right? It's not them being bad, it's them having a tool that, like, they're taking advantage of, right? And them knowing that it's not a good thing to be doing is what turns it. Except Futaba. Yes, Futaba was not evil. She was, because that's another thing that they try to make clear. It's palaces can happen with anyone. It's just whether or not your perception of reality is distorted enough, right? It doesn't necessarily need to be evil. It just needs to be heavily distorted through some kind of major emotional, mental skewing in whatever way. Right? Because like that's one thing where, like, in terms of evil, right? It's like Sainijima, right? She hadn't done anything like confirmedly evil, right? The closest we ever got was Sai saying she would basically find whatever she possibly could, even if she potentially had to lie a little bit to get the Phantom Thieves. And that was it. Like, they never said that she did that with any other cases or anything. It wasn't like that was the only one that they ever said. That was Eon, the other was Marky. Yeah, Marky, once again, was also, yeah, they really hammered in that. It's like, not evil, just heavily distorted. It was considerably more distorted as the game. Exactly. Right. Futaba was, this room is my tomb. And Marky is the doctor's office, want to help the world. Argue about Marky since he wanted to force people to live his way. Yes. But I would say not evil, right? I would say evil is knowing something is bad, doing it anyway, and potentially enjoying doing the bad thing because it is bad, right? Marky was being selfish with his mentality, but he was coming at it from I want to help people not suffer, right? And I don't think you could say that that's evil, right? Like, he is a doctor. He wanted to help people. Now, is it right to, take away people's free will and force them to live in a dream world where everything is perfect and, nothing went wrong? Like, yes, it's wrong to force people into it, but he's doing it from a place of well-meaning, right? From his own experiences. His sanity, however, was very questionable. His sanity. See, that's the thing. Right? I wouldn't question his sanity, right? I would say the biggest thing is just the group's logic and his logic, their ideas and his deals are just diametrically opposed. But I would say he was completely sane nearly the entire time. maybe up until like when he goes like super final boss, I would say maybe that's the only time that it's like maybe he's going a little bit iffy. But even then, like when you're having the punch out at the very end with him, it's like, oh no, he's still kind of like there. You are really just, he's really just trying to stand up for his ideas and beliefs. And he's not good enough because he doesn't have friends.
It's just like what Alice said.
And Natsume's smartphone worked the same as Alice's, too. There wasn't anything off about the Emma app or the phone itself.
So we got nothing again?
Yeah.
I didn't say that. Just like before, there were traces of someone snooping around in there.
For real?
Huh? I think that's 13 or 14. Same as Alice. Natsume have a stalker too. What does it all mean? What does it all mean?
It means someone was monitoring both Natsume and Alice.
Well, any idea who it is?
Sorry, I got nothing. All I found were traces.
So Alice and Natsume were being watched by someone. Hey, Zenkichi, did the police know about that?
No. The only reason we know this guy exists is because Sakura sifted through Alice's smartphone.
So
The cops
aside
couldn't
from the
do
fact
that. Not
they
good
both
enough.
used Emma, this mystery observer is the only thing linking Alice and Natsume together. If the police didn't know that, why would they assume these two cases are related?
Well, these are some very peculiar cases. But mainly, it boils down to the nature of the crimes and the timing.
Yeah. It's all the change of hearts and the fact that they're happening close in time.
The timing?
All of the change of heart incidents occurred at roughly the same time, that being within the last 3 months. Didn't I tell you?
3 months ago is around when Emma was released.
Well, Emma is being used to perpetrate the crimes, so that makes sense.
Could someone be explaining it? The group behind it seems shady.
Damn right it does. That company putting that thing out is suspicious as all hell. What are they called again? Madams?
Madis. Well, at least you got the mad part.
I mean, why you sound so mad, Futaba? Like, you could be supportive of Ryuji for at least remembering the mad.
For what it's worth, I'm investigating on that front as well.
Sure, he's trying his best.
Still, we're talking about a major corporation operating on a global scale. You can't just walk in and start poking around without reason.
You haven't found anything suspicious yet?
Not yet, no. At least, nothing's come up from checking the individuals involved.
Mark is more like a devouring parent than outright malicious. Because in truth, what Mark did wish to aid people, it was a means to an end. The end being to run from his trauma. Yeah. Mark never got over his love for getting him, so he treated it into his research and upon awakening to his persona, retreated further. Yeah. But I mean, also, he was a doctor at the end of the day, right? So he wanted to help people. But, yeah. It was definitely they're both working in tandem together conveniently.
If our mystery observer was connected to Madis, though, then we'd have grounds to conduct an investigation. Do you think there's someone pulling the strings in this case?
Yes.
We don't know for sure yet.
100%.
The incidents are similar.
We need to find a boss of
but
some
just
kind.
as easily be unrelated.
Guess we'll have to see if the other incidents have any overlap as well. That's one of the basic rules of investigation. Find what the incidents do and don't have in common, then start narrowing things down.
But at the end, he only gave you 2 options: fight him or live in his world. Yeah, because that was because his ideals, right? It's because the thing is, right? His entire thing was all or nothing. He was going to change the entire world, right, into a paradise-esque world, right? You can't just, there was not like a, hey, leave and let me do it. It was either you do it and you'll be part of the world, or you have to fight him so it doesn't happen, right? Right? It's not like okay, I agree with you and you can do it in that town, right? It's no, he was going to affect the entire world to have it happen, and that's why it was. That's why those are the only 2 options, because he wants it and you don't, and there was no middle ground.
For now, looking into the other incidents is our best bet at scoring a lead.
This is true.
But paradise
We'll have
humanity
to do
can't
what
grow.
we can for the time being.
Exactly. Or they can't grow naturally at the very least, or in the ways that they can't grow in the ways that all of the characters in our party's group grew, right? Like, I'm sure that there are some extremely lucky individuals out there who have never, like, experienced major setbacks in life, I would say, and have been able to, like, grow just fine, like, comparatively. But in our group, it's literally, oh yeah, everyone here had shitty times of it and became better people by moving beyond them and learning the lessons from them. All right. Traumatized or off. Yeah. I mean, especially when you wholeheartedly believe what you were doing is correct, right? Because when you're able to stand on the tree stump and speak to the crowd and being like, I am doing this to help people, and you truly believe that, and you could like reasonably argue that is what you were doing, right? It's going to be very difficult to somehow convince that person on the stump to get down, right?
And if we look into the other jails and their monarchs, we might learn something new.
Especially because, like, there's not even anyone that necessarily suffers for it, right? It's like, oh, all the characters don't have the hardships and stuff that let them grow as people, but there's no one suffering for going into the paradise world, right? Like, there's that, like, isn't there like a short story or something, right, where it's like there's a paradise on there's just a paradise, everyone's living great lives and whatever, but it's at the cost of like one person being in, like, one unwilling participant just being like absolutely like tortured or whatever, like some really bad thing, right? It's like in that instance you have an unwilling participant, and it's like, are you willing to live with the knowledge that someone is suffering unwillingly for everyone else to be happy, versus this one where it's everyone's happy, everyone's good, you just don't like, the only thing that you don't get is hardships. Spouse member from Lab to Paradise, so it is a small guy. Indeed it is, because he went from trying to help people in a lab setting as a psychologist to I'm going to use my powers to fix the world. So, you know, my monarchy's persona was Azathot. There you go, Lovecraft mythology, one who dreams around.
Then, if we're all done here,
As I
I'm heading
thought.
to Sapporo to see what I can find at our next target.
Yeah, we're going to Sapporo. Time to go to Hokkaido.
We'll
Finally.
rendezvous on the 8th. I'll contact you the day.
Okay, the 8th. Okay. That was the 6th.
3 days. Should be an easy trip with a car.
No need to rush. The target's not even in Japan until then. Oh, right. Wasn't there a festival happening around
Oh my god.
soon?
Festival?
Sendai's famous for its Tanabata festivals. Lots of good food lined up, too. Or so I hear.
Yes, I did see decorations being put up here and there.
Food.
Anyway, I'll see you in 3 days. Don't forget.
I feel like that would have been a really fun thing if I could have found one when I was in Japan, go into like a festival, just seeing all the things that you only ever see in anime. Where it's like, oh my god, there's the goldfish scoop.
I guess he wants us to rest up while we can.
Gramps is actually a pretty considerate guy, huh?
We're calling them Zenkichi now, Ryuji.
Well, since we're here, should we put on yukata and go to the festival?
Do you have yukata? Do you have to go rent them?
Yukata. I can't help but think of our disastrous fireworks festival last year when we got rained on.
Yeah.
That's why we're gonna do it right this time. Besides, we didn't have Futaba or Haru with us back then.
Count me in. Going to a festival in a yukata sounds wonderful.
I'll wear one too.
Then we got a plan. Sophia, find us a shop that sells yukata.
I've got 4 hits. Allow me to direct you.
Hell yeah. Dude, Joker's gonna look so fucking fly in a yukata. Women will just be swooning as he walks out. And of course, Yuji's not wearing a yukata. He's wearing like the other, traditional form. I forget what they're called. Not happy coats. But he is wearing the orange Ranger mask on the... I like that.
As one might expect from Sendai's Tanabata festival. It's quite lively here.
Apparently, the locals call it Tanabata-san, and it's said to have originated from back in Date Masamune's time.
Hey, that's the dude from the statue, huh?
Yeah.
He is not a dude. He's Lord Date Masamune, the one-eyed dragon of Oshu.
Oh, so he was a really important dude.
Jeez, what are you, his retainer or something?
Oh, there are so many booths. It's hard to pick what to see first. What do you think?
I think yakisoba. Let's try shooting guy. I want to check out the masks. Yakisoba pond.
I'm cool with that. I don't know why, but yakisoba from a food stand always tastes so friggin' good.
Marcus reality problems still happen as you start targeting some mementos, desires conflicted, and inevitable oversights. Because while Marcus may have had deity level powers, he was still only a regular human limb, just uncognizant. Yeah, and that was why it was. That was why it was a better life for all of the students that he had gone to counsel, right? Their issues were more perfectly resolved. Whereas out in the city, you could see, like, some level of discord and other stuff. Where it's like, you could have, like, a general idea, broad swaths, but it's only on small canvases that you have the details. Because you can't know everyone in the world.
Let's hold off on the food for now. I want to check out all the booths with Lady On first.
Speaking of which, ain't those guys here yet?
It takes time for a lady to get ready.
How do you know that, Fee?
Like the rest of you.
Who are you calling an ape? You're the unrefined one, you furball.
Furball, you're not even wearing clothes.
Look, this furball's got claws, you bonehead.
Sorry for the wait.
What's up?
Lady On, you look absolutely gorgeous.
And where are the rest of them? Chopped liver?
Thanks, Morgana.
Sorry, tying the obi took quite some time.
It's fitting for the summer. It was worth the wait. Can I get a closer look? Gotta wave that fan.
Stop staring so much. Embarrassing.
Absolutely picturesque. You've brought us a much-needed air of refinement.
Yeah, according to someone, we're about as unrefined as it gets.
Wow, Ryuji, that looks really good on you. Even better than your school uniform.
Damn, okay, on. Compliment him. He deserves it. He does look good. My bud, look at him.
You don't gotta try and make me feel better.
Yeah, but come on, take the compliment.
You made a good choice with that mask, though. Yellow's a good match for this season.
And your hair.
I bought a water balloon myself. You gotta get one when you go to a festival.
Water balloon? Oh, you mean a yo-yo?
No, isn't that called a water yo-yo?
I'm willing to bet that in Japanese, this dialogue makes a little bit more sense, but in English, this kind of just seems like splitting hairs between yo-yo and water yo-yo.
Wait a sec. I thought it was yo-yo balloon.
No, it's a water balloon. What do you call it?
Water balloon yo-yo or water yo-yo? Yo-yo balloon. Yo-yo or water yo-yo?
So, which is it?
Looks like everyone's having a good time.
I'm surprised Sophia didn't just jump in saying, it's all of them.
We should have a little fun ourselves. Why don't we check out the food stands and get something to eat?
Hell yeah.
Sure. I was starting to get hungry since everything smells so good.
Look, they've got all the staples. Yakisoba, yakitori, shaved ice. They've even got cognac skewers. Those are huge in Tohoku.
What are we waiting for? Charge!
More than double times physical damage? You got it.
Come on, we should get going too. I'm starving.
And then eventually we're going to concentrate and do 2 times magic damage. Yo, Lord.
It feels as if we're forgetting the spirit of
How much
Tanabata.
money do these people have?
Though I have no
In terms of
objections.
spending money. I know we have, like, however much. Probably wasn't stopping Marky simply to restrict reality. They were trying to wake Marky from his nightmare. Once Marky confronted his trauma, he's genuinely happy for the first time when we see him at games. Yeah. Yeah, because he was living in the past, unfortunately.
I want to see more at the festival too. Show me how to catch goldfish.
Oh yeah, we'll do it because I maxed out my fucking skills in the base game, so I got fucking goldfish scooping skills for days. Had fun with everyone at the festival. Come on, give me the bond, level 19.
That was
Konyak skewers, Ishinomaki yakisoba, Zunda cider.
Still want to try Zunda.
Basically ate our way through Sendai.
And it was amazing. Gotta hand it to old man Masamune. He is one cool dude.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
That's Lord to you. Did I do it right, Yusuke?
Am I that predictable?
Yes.
Catching goldfish seems difficult. Is there some sort of secret to catching one?
Try to stay calm, then strike without hesitation. The trick is to catch them once you've read their movements.
Okay, Makoto.
Wow, that's impressive, Mako-chan. I see. We'll get it next time.
You got it.
You're getting a call from Zenkichi.
Oh my god, it's the Zenbro?
Yo, you guys having fun?
Yeah, what's up, Zenkichi? No worries here, we are. How about you? We are.
Oh yeah? Good to hear.
We are. Not the opening that we got in the US for One Piece originally. I'll take my yayo yayo. Dream it, don't give it up, Luffy. Dream it, don't give it up, Zolo. I'll take that. Not that I dislike We Are.
Listen, I wanted to ask you guys a favor.
Yeah,
I'm
what's
already
up?
investigating in Sapporo, but before you leave Sendai, I'd like you to stop by Toho University.
Toho?
Tomorrow, there's going to be a session at the Mount Alba campus.
Okay. So they're gonna jam?
Not that kind of session. The CEO of Medice is holding a lecture there.
Oh?
I'm still looking into them at the moment, but the more info we have, the better. I'd like you to attend the lecture in my place.
Alright.
I'm glad you get it. And just so we're clear, don't draw any unnecessary attention to yourselves. Just go and see if the CEO says anything strange.
You got it. Immediately goes, Yuji, are you evil? Are you guys evil? What else can you tell us? Do you have a name?
His name is Akira Konoe.
Akira.
He looks like a capable CEO. I'll give him that.
Akira Konoe.
Anyway, I'm gonna be counting on you kids. And again, try not to get carried away.
Does he have a red motorcycle? Is he gonna drift on it?
So what did he
In a
want?
very iconic way? All I remember is Zenkichi's call.
Let me get this straight. This guy's running the company that made Emma?
This might be a good opportunity to learn something new.
I suppose we'll find out at the lecture tomorrow morning.
Guess break time's over. Time to get back to work.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go listen to a lecture. Free college credit, everybody. University of Toho Lecture Hall.
As you all know,
Oh.
life is just an ongoing series of daily decisions.
He even looks like a fucking tech bro startup douche. Ugh.
What's for breakfast? What should I wear today? Every day begins with these insignificant little dilemmas.
They're not dilemmas, they're just choices, man.
But then there comes a time to decide your field of study, your place of employment, who you're going to marry. And it's these choices that matter. Yes, people are always looking for the best choice or the correct answer. Medice seeks to provide it for everyone through the power of AI.
Oh, Lord. Once again, like, playing this game at this current time in society feels like a little bit too on the nose. And also, like, let's be real here. Let's be real here. Why the fuck are you putting field of study, place of employment, who you're going to marry, and then saying, oh yeah, we want to provide that through the power of AI? Like, oh yeah, who you're going to marry? Are you fucking serious? Like, I can see, like, field of study, maybe. Place of employment, maybe, right? Like, we already have LinkedIn, and where it has, like, suggested, like, hey, this employer might be good for you and all that other stuff. And, like, field of study, it's like, okay, maybe fill out, like, some forms or look at the things that you're interested in and figure out what you might want to do, right? But who you're going to marry? I feel like that's not one that you should really leave to the power of an app.
Emma is a state-of-the-art AI designed to integrate itself into our everyday lives. By gathering and analyzing extraordinary amounts of data with perfect precision, Emma can help everyone make the best choices.
But you're not helping people make the best choices. It seems like Emma is making the choices for you.
Capable CEO seems pretty spot on. Wow, he's so composed. He's practically overflowing with confidence. Look how clearly he states his company's outlook and principles. He's got everyone's attention.
Oh, yeah.
You're right. He's not saying anything particularly suspicious, though.
Yeah, he's just saying a whole bunch of legal company gobbledygook. One that doesn't tell you anything really about them.
Well, thanks to Emma, Medusa's stocks have shot way up. You can bet they're one of Japan's biggest enterprises right now. That said, I feel like a company with this much going for it wouldn't have much to gain from changing people's hearts.
Perhaps, but that doesn't change the fact that Emma is still a key factor in the jails. It is through Emma that people are allowed access.
Right. Medusa's connected to all of this one way or another, be it directly or indirectly.
What's interesting is that an actual counseling student, Marky's counseling is terrible, which meant that the writers for Royal Content clearly did their research. I mean, yeah. But it's also like a matter of, you know, him, like, because once again, there, like, I feel like there's a limit to how well they could even do it, because how many sequences do you get of him counseling people? You get like what, 6, 7, right? And they're not very long sequences at that. So they have to, one, stay true to like Maruki's kind of like levity character, right? They try to make him kind of like a goofball to a degree, while also just kind of like because all of Maruki's counseling sessions in terms of servicing the plot is finding out what the Phantom Thieves tell him, right? About, oh yeah, here's the shit that went down. Here's how life could have been better or different, or how I wish it could have gone, right? That's the purpose. The purpose isn't him for him to be a good counselor. Because he doesn't like need to be to service the story's plot. Now, would it have been cool if he was? Yeah, sure. But like, I get it. Especially because, as far as I understand, he only meets with each person once. Right? Like, he doesn't have repeated, like, counseling sessions with them.
Hey, do you think there's a real culprit behind all of this? Like, some kind of mastermind?
Probably. I do.
I think so too.
There's gotta be a final boss.
Even if we beat the monarchs, change their hearts, and free everyone's desires, the jails don't disappear. There's gotta be something keeping them here.
So you're saying the real culprit's the one doing that?
Yes.
I don't know. But do you remember how even the monarchs themselves didn't know much about Emma?
That's right. Alice and Natsume said the same things in their testimonies.
And if that's the case, then the monarchs might not be the only ones manipulating Emma. Which means it could be someone at Medice.
Or our mystery observer.
Or our head honcho down there.
Or perhaps someone completely different.
Or could be one of us.
We just gotta stick to what Gramps was telling us, right? All we can do is keep solving cases and collect more info. Long as the Phantom Thieves of Hearts do what they do best, we'll set this shit straight.
God damn it, Ryuji, we are in a relatively silent auditorium. Why are you saying that shit?
Wow, Ryuji. That was pretty insightful. I'm surprised.
He's right. And in that sense, attending this lecture is a valuable use of our time. Let's make sure we pay attention all the way to the end.
Hell yeah. Paying respect to Ryuji, to Broji.
How long was I out?
No.
So, what did the dude say?
I mean, yeah, it's not, yeah.
Can I smack you?
Please don't. He doesn't deserve more physical punishment. Like, you know, the majority of the group is paying attention. It's fine. And after playing your whole life, what can go wrong? All I can imagine is fucking Fairly Odd Parents Timmy Turner. What could possibly go wrong?
Well, he didn't exactly say anything out of the ordinary. Then again, I wouldn't expect him to trip up that easily.
But I mean, hey, like, you know, great idea. Like, everything's just ripping from Fairly Odd Parents. SAO, die in the game, die in real life. There was a Fairly Odd Parents episode on that. You know, ever you could just put anything. You could just pull from Fairly Odd Parents. It's, you know, you can find so many plots in a 15-minute episode, 12-minute episode. How long are Fairly Odd Parent episodes? Like the early season ones, where it was like 2 vignettes. I think they were like 12 minutes because they had to have ad breaks. God, good times.
Well, I'm starving, so maybe we should just head back? That guy was talking for friggin' ever.
Hey guys,
God damn it.
Huh? Are you really the Phantom Thieves of Hearts?
God damn it, Yushi. Fuck. No.
What? You're the woman from the beef tongue restaurant.
That over 50 years of adventure with it. That is true. That is true. The secret wish.
Oh, Ichinose-san, right?
Hello. Who wants to bet that she's the secret villain at the end of all of it?
You heard all that?
Don't admit it, Futaba. Just say, what? What'd you hear?
Well, the thing is, I'm really good at picking up when a cat meows. Honestly, I found that way more interesting than Konoe's lecture.
Yeah, blame Mona. Yeah, fuck Mona.
Me? But you guys are the ones she overheard.
The hell are we gonna do?
Guys, stop panicking. Just deny it. Don't admit it. Just say we like role-playing. Yeah, that the reboot Fairly Odd is actually... Yeah, I heard the same as well. The art... I saw like a breakdown of like the art style, like, and how it's not like traditional like 2D animation. It's like very digital, but like the way that's like composited is very neat. Honestly, I've heard good things about it, which I'm like, hey, yeah, good job. Because like bringing it back without Timmy, it's like it makes sense, right? Art style is akin to the piano. Yeah, which isn't a bad art style, mind you. No, I never watched the Peanuts movie, but I did see like the trailers for it, and I thought because it's like obviously they're doing an art style that is akin to the older styles, but is more, again, let's say cost efficient. They're able to do things a lot faster because it's digitally based, and like as far as I understood the breakdown, it's just a lot easier to do it than all the other stuff. Because it's like, as far as I understand, it's similar to, like, they make like a model, right? They have like a 3D model where they can then pose that instead of having to redraw every frame or every however many frames. Play instant. We should run. Time to come clean. She's not gonna believe us. We should run. Honestly, I feel like we should run is the correct option here. We should run.
Whoa, stop. It's all right. This place will be closing up soon. Let's talk more outside.
I think maybe we shouldn't talk more outside. Like,
Wow, to think you guys are the famous Phantom Thieves.
like, if I've learned anything from JRPG series, is if one of the games in the series has a doctor that turns into potentially a villain by the end of the game, maybe in a surprise twist, never throughout the rest of the series should you ever trust a randomly appearing doctor. Ever again. It's just the way it works. This movie felt like a natural progression of the class. Nice. Okay. I have to go check it out. Got the wrong guys. We were just pretending. I think you misheard us. We were just pretending. We're LARPers.
Come on now. Don't try to hide it.
I think you know what? I think that monocle is affecting your hearing. Maybe you should put the monocle on. Maybe you'll hear better.
When you guys mentioned Alice and Natsume, I imagine you were referring to Alice Hiragi and Ango Natsume from the press conferences, yes?
No, we were talking about Alice in Wonderland and Natsume Corn. I don't know. This movie being the best dog ever of all time. He's a pretty good dog. He is a pretty good dog. Not gonna lie. He has dog fights on the top of his doghouse. The priest wasn't a priest, but a necromancer and his revive spell is just reanimate. I mean, if it's a really good reanimate, then it serves the same function, right?
Is it safe to assume those were your doing?
No, we just said we're LARPers.
Oh, and what was that about Emma giving people access to jails? Oh, is that related to everyone's hearts getting changed?
Stop.
She heard everything.
Yeah, guys, maybe you shouldn't have been talking in an auditorium.
doing here, Ichinose-san?
Everyone, get in the camper. We gotta go.
Oh, I told you at the beef tongue place, didn't I? I'm a researcher at the university.
Oh, that's right.
I'm also the one who designed the base for Emma.
What?
You made the base? I didn't tell you. I specialize in the research and development of artificial intelligence.
Ah, shit. Well,
We definitely didn't hear about that.
no, not at all.
Around the time I finished developing Emma, Medis came to me with an offer to buy it.
Yeah, because of course. Companies go in, buy the thing, and then presumably claim they made it. Looking at you, Tesla.
I was actually pretty tight on money at the time, so I went ahead and sold it.
Isn't that the story of most things that have been sold to big companies? Yeah, the creator was tight on money at the time, so they sold it, presumably vastly underpriced. Looking at you, Nike swoosh.
Is this lady for real?
Oh, by the way, that's why Medis is participating in the lecture today. Well, to be more accurate, the university asked me to reach out to them. I certainly didn't expect the CEO himself to show up, though. I only got invited because of my little connection with the company. Anyhow, yeah, that's how I ended up being there to overhear everything.
God damn it!
So you're Emma's creator, and Medis is simply the ones running it?
Oh, well, they're definitely the ones running it, but I can't say for sure if that's all they've been doing. I just designed the base. Who knows what Medis did once I sold it to them?
So, you know all
Who knows?
about Emma then.
Right?
Naturally.
Sorry.
It's like my baby, you know? And at the risk of tooting my own horn, it's a really good baby.
Let's hope Medis doesn't ruin it!
Well, never would have expected this turn of events.
Gonna make fucking Emma blue. Emma golden check marks.
Do you think she's telling the truth about designing Emma?
Gonna just change Emma to M.
I do think it's impressive that the CEO of Medis came to personally give a lecture. If she's the one who made it happen, doesn't that mean she has a lot of influence?
Maybe? I mean, because that's the thing. We don't know, like, how necessary she is in terms of, like, being able to update Emma, right? Like, she made the base, but, like, what if they need to have, like, an update done to it, right?
This is true. And let's not forget the university asked her to attend the lecture.
What should we do? She could probably tell us a lot about Emma.
Not to mention she knows who we are now.
What do you think?
What do I think? Let's tell the truth. Let's ask for help. Let's play dumb and run for it. Fuck it. Let's ask for help.
I guess it's too late to cover this up.
Then we may as well go all in and find out what we can. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
It's settled then. We'll tell her everything.
Everything, or just enough everything?
Is all of that true?
Right. We know. It's kind of hard to believe, huh?
Hey, what if we just show her, like we did with Senkichi?
Okay, we are going deep. Okay.
Wow! It really does exist! I mean, how else could you explain all this? So Emma functions as the entry point here, huh? Now, that's... what if I consider the possibilities?
She believed all that?
She's kooky. She's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Oh, you have no idea how fascinating this is! What an incredible development!
Well, at least we don't gotta go through the trouble of convincing her.
At least she won't have a mental breakdown like Zenkichi almost did.
Ichinose-san, do you have any idea why Emma is serving as an entry point to the jails?
Oh, no, couldn't tell you. I'm surprised this other world even exists. There's no way I could have thought up a way to get in if I didn't even know it existed to begin with.
I'm wondering, if we don't take her in, that means she won't be able to understand Morgana. And I wonder if that's going to be a key point.
Yeah, that figures. Wait, so that means that function was added later?
A world where people's desires are stolen and their hearts are changed. So many questions. Oh, wait, maybe I should be heartbroken here. My baby is being used for evil after all.
Maybe. But it's really interesting evil, though. Let's help each other. We'd like your cooperation. Think you can help? Think you can help?
Right. How about we make a deal?
Deal or no deal?
I like the sound of that. Super Phantom Thiefy. I'd be glad to help however I can. And I can't say I don't feel kind of responsible for all of this. More than anything, though, I think I'd die of curiosity if I didn't get involved. So, what do you need me to look into? Say the word, and I'm on it.
Tell us about Emma. Tell us about Medish. What happened after you saw? Tell us about Emma. Yeah, we need to know about Emma because she probably doesn't know much about what happened after
We'd
Medish
like you to
spotted.
find whatever you can about Emma's current state. Maybe try and figure out how it's different from the base you created.
I see. Basically, you'd like to know the secret behind this new version of Emma. And if someone's responsible, you want to know who.
Yes.
Oh, hey, we found some of those mystery junk parts out there, didn't we? Maybe if she takes a look at them, we'll learn more about that world.
Ooh, so you're gonna give me a bunch of neat stuff to analyze? Yes, that's excellent. Just wonderful. In fact, I'll even buy them from you as research materials.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Money.
If this is going to be a deal, then we'll need to provide something as well.
Nonsense. It's fine just the way it is.
Hmm.
And a researcher is just squealing with delight.
I want to trust her because she seems like a pleasant lady, but everything in my brain is saying, "Oh, these rotten adults."
So, what do you say we seal the deal?
I say that. I don't know how old Ichinose is. Probably as old as me. You're just working together. Will we count on you? It's a deal then.
Okay, looking forward to it.
Junk parts become easier to obtain.
Oh, yo,
Okay.
if she specializes in AI, maybe we should ask about Sophia, yeah?
Ryuji, shut up.
Huh?
Shut up.
Sophia.
Ryuji, shut up.
Hi, I'm Sophia, humanities companion.
Okay.
It's nice to meet you, Ichinose.
I guess she would have met her if we went into the jail.
This is Sophia? Huh. It's nice to meet you too.
You don't seem surprised. Which means you know Sophia, because Sophia came out knowing her name. Junk parts. We need that junk.
Who flipped the switch on her?
Oh, no, it's just that I've got so much on my mind right now. I guess even I'm a little confused.
Yeah, no, you know something. You know something.
Sophia's an AI we met in the metaverse. Is there anything you can tell us about her?
No, I can't say I know anything about her. Think you could send me her code later, though?
Huh? Oh, sure. No problem.
Here, I'll give you my contact information.
Beep boop.
Well then, I'm excited to see how this all develops. See you around!
Well, there she goes.
Yep.
Would have been nice if she'd known something about Sophia.
But it seemed like she did, it seemed like she wasn't surprised about Sophia. Like, I'm willing to bet there's something there.
I'm okay, as long as I can stay useful to you guys.
Guess that takes care of that.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot after all that's just happened, but we're heading to Sapporo next, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should get going. Zenkichi's waiting for us.
Go to bed. Wish best luck. Thank you very much, Wolf Slash. I'll probably save and go to bed the next time I get control.
Hell
Or
yeah.
at least end stream.
Hokkaido,
Not just say
here
go
we
to bed
come.
right away. Oh. Okay. Next up, Hokkaido. Time to say goodbye Sunday. Anything you didn't tick off your list yet while we're still here? This is your last chance. Well, let's hit the RV once you're good and ready. Once you choose to go to the next day, you'll be unable to return to the city you're currently in. Make sure to buy limited items and take care of business that can only be done in that city. Unlike cities in the railroad, you can revisit past jails at any time. However, be aware that requests obtained from conversing with your friends in past cities will no longer be available to accept or okay. So those are the only time-limited requests. Hey, can I borrow you? There's something I want to do before we go. I shall await you at the entrance of the Mount Obo Park Shrine. Yeah, I guess I can go at least place myself by her for
I should write something.
after I come back. But let's... Ooh, bond? Bond? Still need 25. Yeah. Nope, did not mean. Yeah, so... With that, I'm going to call it a night because I've been going for just over 3 hours. So with that, thank you very much, Wolf Slash and Ninja and Fontano and everyone else that dropped by and lurked, Spiced as well. Hope you all have a very nice night, and will join me on Friday for some Triangle Strategy. Bye.